ya Safo and afe Abdullahi Dasmani wada Roma na wiemu bo michi dom nam di dwumadi abesom ewie nkonwese de asede ni kabia ma this way chocolate drink ewie de wohia eyensuo hye cubes fa gum and now the ice water atop in up abusia snack papa wunya te se bia meat pie bia hye na chese wo de awono ana se bia toasted bread na wo de awono kama ana de wunya obofrobo tu kakra bia na chese no so akoyi ama wo edi we snack and I make out for edi ama wudi wi abonsu pa aguso pintin this way chocolate drink de wo hia eyenso share afa ye de asede ni kabia ema ya de asere ni kabia ema special ice natural eti dia obeya ne second o se wo hunu wasam ka onyame nka bi ma Otego sisters wo hunu ntokwa kwa onyame won ku bi ma wo enti fa bibiara ma no na wo de bibia ema no ana chese wo ka wano atum no waye din no ahwe ne nyame ebeye na nyame emwani mu nwase da nyame ede watamfo be hye wo nase wode wo be ye wo nase ntiaso na wo mo ankasa wo mo kwa chichire ye editi awo no wo mo gina ba bi din ahwe wo kom hu ze nipa ni hu onwanwa o na se wo da ne hu na hu so wo mo hwe wa wakasa nyemma hu oden ne mum eyasafo awrade ebusu asafe na wo de wafidie na ato ha no mo se ya mekanfo ma se ha ye nite fe me 19 Ejaka siepa enkoma my all my able listeners ewie mutemenka all my texters and my callers ewie mechia mu nyina I greet you all mejidi so obia ho ye mejidi se bibia deda na kwam sanso na nchia wo enkoma me wofafo ni nyina ewie mechiamo emamo a great afternoon ebusuya mi din e de MAAME BIAMAH AKWAFO with my friend Biamzi one woman gada MAAME soja ni nyina ofra me amejo so why me na me di dwumadi ho chia me free sabre ko se no 9 bebo na no 9 ebo nso so a Ola Michael eba beji adwa no no so agege motata e de munyina akwa koduru fi asomdwe mu na programs aka nyina so ye de ato so sara and me ba metiefo no enchen what say this week about 2-3 weeks or something any and a chief justice ye pamono na ye na fa hin ko say him is there a secret to be a was our chief justice see you know sense ye man atena ho no mo no e wo mu a NDC ni MPP wo mo mpesa Ghana for ebehunu ana because yes chief justice will be the petition aba as a chief justice why ye niema ko no sana enum etimampanyi sa niema yi a chief justice aye inti no on semfata eso obetena omeyi atemu adwumakuo mu entesesa no efiri ho no mo fine omeya mamra the 1992 constitution so achirechire mu sa wo pese wo yi chief justice efiri ho no mo a ehyehyeye ne anamone steps ahodo a wo befa so a wo beye dem say me no fit job dem say anya bia mampanyi wontu sa anamono ana Bese anya bia mampanyi ontu sa na mono ana Watu sa na mono ama sese wapa committee ya wo mo na ebehwehwe sa petition no ho sobo ne ho nkro ne ba no wo mo ba behwem sa anya bia petition no enyina so bi wo mu ensuo bi gina mu ai no tie betimi agina so e dey chief justice afri ho anase petition no e horodo hurada sam enti ya bo ato ba agu ba bi chief justice ye san kokotena wakonwa so na ye wadwuma feko enti NDC ena chief justice we dey kwa na waso akọ chief justice we dey kwa na waso akọ MPP ena ai petition no kura no nyina so bi anim hwinim enti yenya den enti yenye den NDC ni MPP mu ana mbebo men enti yenye den wonso adwene ya wosan because ade na ase ya pepere ya ho akoye bibi ade no ya kire constitution say wo bi the petition and I say a raise issue be concerning a chief justice na dwuma ye ho na mampanyi wo de beto animu a to sa na mo ba ko mienu miensa nan yi obi atro petition de akọ mampanyi ankata so mampanyi amfa anhye ba bia watu ana mo kra de bia kwakoma chief justice no amu ama na hwem ama ne de na no yie ne ho kro ne ba ode aba anamo eho bio constitution aka ese Fako Council of State womanim Council of State say I enyina so bi ewo mu entie ne pa badwako committee na wo mo ehwehwem mampanye di saa hye enyina so wo pa committee no a ewo se chief justice ofiri akonwa no so na otena nkyɛn na pe obi foforo na ontena akonwa no na won hwɛ akire se be ya temu adwumakuo no ebekɔ so adi asɛm na committee no enye hwehwemu emfa saa ensɛm ne mu eno ana mampanyi aye NDC ne MPP yenya modan anasema issues are me raise enye legitimate yenya modan na petition na hwinim ntidian hwinim a nka mampanyi apa committee so mu hwehwem mu NDC mo na wokwa na woso sesen petition no mu onyina so ekire se saa petition no ye nokure trodo adanse wo mu trodo se ne ene waye eti wo se pam no because anamon bia ye betu efa chief justice ho no wo hu sunsuanso eda ye nimu a etwen yen wade ase wo hu sunsuanso a eda ye nimu a etwen yen enti wo so wadwene eye wo sen saa chief justice nsem no ho enne eno ne yesi no koso na yaka ho asem 0302 243 540. Hello, good afternoon. Hello. Okay. Good afternoon. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Fine afternoon.
Aha, ejanimo. Aha. Bacho etio. Yo, mejoso.
Afena land.
Aha, okay.
Afena atom.
Yo,
the American fa hu nyina ne say. Sanya constitution mu na wo. Say aban se saba. Enti sa and ye na chese say fourth charge and omre to maame so. Because maame we ye nyina ne na tikuru a. Chief that ye hu say wa ye boni bia to wakodi obi asem adi no ayi bia. Na the street way by no matter say bon charge say why say. That so ya and this why be this. And even this I give no return so. Wo mu ko mbaba so mo ba sa ke no. Ana omo for charge bi dia bono no ma gi no no ma free ho. And you know that the Ambanja constitution say chemu that as me ni. And this IGP we are soldier commander we are why. Let the Banse Saba I want to resignation letter now they call. Now the one no one got where you work. Since you be we go here for charge am the boni na ehun and you don't say for charge am the boni ehun ya.
Medase. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, mami.
Bacho di ni bebe afrefi.
Bacho from me fiam me kase fi akra o.
Yo, eja sian yeti o.
Pamocho we de ade fere avede to MPP ni ndi se nim se. Ye ndi ye hu ye dia ho. Ayemba no mu we ti no e na ye set bad example ato mo. Ye tra mo. So mo nya mo politics no mo ya. Mo mu nja problem and to yemba no mu we ti no ho ye den. Eba sa back signal no mo peso mo ja no. MPP ni ndc o mo nja he. Na mwaye that was fine.
Good afternoon.
Mami Soja.
Yes, now I'm going to go. And council.
Chief Justice Assemna Ababeto Holo. Na yeche seni abasano. Meka se end simu pose omba omejuma menefi ho. Go yo jo mama ekan. Say finish beba the atemu adwuma mu a. I say Chief Justice ofiri ho ansana. But me atemu enya asenten and to me, do say important so campaign time and no do mano. Because Omutumo Pony says, on person letter commission, my mini a free hall. There's a way through why I just have no way to why and son what they need to because almost first said, my way or back that's the somebody letter commission I send ya also meaning through our I mean, I'm premier union free hall and noon now. Only way through once and don't as I'm looking at it, but a bit too. Oh, you know, we get pass. Let a commission, my many dear, and they do for Abba, and the body precedent, and the SSR 2 of Amma Dakin Chima, say the air column, young folk Republican, a baby by any cheaters, the order, from a paying for 4 by 2 cheaters, you all, ni time o see o retirement no ye ma me dojina wood buy no the time o see anse na oko anse na ya appoint from the day na ba ejiri de mama de o see already on yes mama be tena ho na you na time no be country o yi na di nanum o see video obe ba obi ban so o me na dia na ye de see so o manga na ha na ye democracy no na ye fair no atoto na ase ye first time and the o man and the kro e ba sa o man ye bo o man da ase ye nya ye pese mkuye ni o kan ni aho ya ama mu ni mo gana rum akoya se o tan ye nwa ma to bi do party mpa ye pese ne gba be koso no be di ye o gana ha le first time so ni so mem e ba sa e de kom na e bro o man fo no some you amen kan
Let us say good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Me ba chodi ni baby afrefi.
Na nani o.
Yo nana itio.
Ede le baye akufa we say oni shout say enye djuma. Me da say. Sister me chia pa good afternoon. Me chia no ukru na. Yeah, nya ma ye no. Eye ntokwa. Eye obi ene petition aba. Fine.
Yanka president asem this is about NDC and NPP near one more keka fa ho eno ne yeka ho asem.
Okay. You. Nya ntia MP for yes answer. Who say before we talk about no and anya NDC for answer Ghana for nyina obi ni say nkofo we dia pro. Ika out enyi.
Ba cho me da say pi. Good afternoon.
Afternoon, MAAME BIAMAH.
Me ba cho di ni baby afrefi.
Ofayed.
Yo, ofadi ba cho yitio.
Me chia wo ti fo wi. The abanu media ne mi hu ni say otan bi je say de anam wa kun be kan ye no. Oh, so mpese umbe yi be involve da de adwuma no nya hu ni akwakwiti temele o de say chief executive oda hospital na no ono zo aka no akwakwyi nadi. The media and the American says, Benvon, now the Jumano NDC for a young emergency be woman, Edino. And the staff no Michelle Maseno, only you were the Anamo de Monadia go. Nanga Oma, the home go for no woman, but
They say one year you are my D.
It's a way what they say, apart from a soldier for ya, a pump and woofy, Tamale teaching hospital, see you or down on that, I can't overquay lady.
Sir, one more day and Chechimwaba near Namsuntia. Eyidie ni ba ye Ghana Medical Association me ba cho me ba Ghana Medical Association actually say womoni enye ho etu omo de letter afa ho aba ss minister no ke betumi kura o me pa chew eti enhyehyeye ne ade eda ho what you say
see adwumayfo ni nyina wo ta wo mbanyugo na ti se de wo kan se de Ghana Medical for ata na ti no e ba ne sa wo be jai sa sisi na omudi be involved the adwuma no medasi
menso medasi pi. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. I'm no apom to say.
Yame adomo me ho ye na so Alan Cash.
Kuma se bro no bi o se da nyame da ba. Mi
Nyame
se na ma woni watiefo nyina.
Yo.
Na mama wa pi sta so. Na kakra meka o hwe ensem a ye de aba ye de fufuro MAAME Chief Justice ho a. Me de me bisa ye ho ni se ne Ghana mpempo ni se. Sana TSA MAAME no amfumso bi wono ho de a emra ne constitution no ekire ama se bi ono odo na ote mra na no ene ono aso na oye mra ni nyina apani enti se mra ni bi na ese pasase emra no eyi ni free wo na se ensem fata na se eye charge force bi no de to le so dia ene o man ni ye because ya tamu no a the drum adiama omano ne ya tena bo so no enti ma se Ghana mpanyimfo ma se Ghana mamrano na ma se omampanyi don drama ni mahama se won hwe emrano sanya constitution ni tiano ni amfam tutu ono na ankoye sana ho ma se next time no ababi ba na ababi kwa na di ekono ni ekono se pasana ye chi omana temuo ene omani eni monyam ene de akofom because Chief Justice ene ye chi na bo so na mia sabi o me yakokotwa pa bi a me nam kwa ho de ya be ya me dai nti mesire ya ma mra ne nhyehyeye no enya adwuma na Ghana mfa ne ntoma pempra me daase
Medasipi Alan Cash. Medasi. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Mami Soja.
Mebacho Dini baby Afrifi.
Pacho from a bright America free abuso.
Yo, bright bacho meet you.
Nyame and Shra Papa and Juma Power yourself, my Ghana and Tumpo. Chief Justice Naya in India. Nanka and Nikwan say a dear politics. But who share the we are near my ko are buying be by our nan kwan be so a year out or said Eddie Free. And until now, we so afaso Eddie petition Eddie Akoma president so Eddie Akoma or Estefata as or Muya Shumu, nay, my many floor. Now, Osha, my many year or yeah, or no, or two quite now, or didn't bush of four, and then security, Ekan Koya, Mukobo, my car, any quite say, or yeah, our one can say, any say, and now why any question, or yes, I didn't know. I wish me, yes, I didn't know. Ni na kan anything I hear sa mama no e di na flu o nti say yi na flu a present here or the mra and the yejuma and the constituency and the yejuma e dey aboa o man no ama o man na afaso nti dey mampene ye ne kwan so ano no with that
Menso Medasipi. Good afternoon.
Pacho, good afternoon.
Mebacho Dini baby Afrifi.
Pacho, Kwame, Adonbo
Hey, Kwame, bibi aboko.
Pacho, Radiadon, madam.
Da Yesu ase. Bacho yenso ye ho ye. Yenko.
Yo, ida Yankupon, Yankupon show ne producer series. Na, Pacho, ye bisa se na kola bi divert akọ ekwan bi so a wo tene no ntimi so me nkọ ho na mo metwa ni tel na ma bisa se nsɛm a yɛde for chief justice no yɛn bi sɛ wɔn sɛ so president yɛ bisa sɛ ɛm sɛ na kɔla bi akɔ ntumi so metwa ni for ɛna process na ɔno nso ɛsɛ sɛ ɔfa so na ɛna ɔfa so a sɛ process ne deɛ yɛn gyan na process na anyɛ na adwuma na sɛ process no edu na committee ne yɛn hwehwɛ mu a sɛ odi bi mu a ebe process no na ebe gyaagye sɛ sɛbe petition a yɛde abɔ no nso ɛbɔ no deɛ ɛndeɛ na mmara no nso bɛyɛ na adwuma na nea ɛfa MPP ne NDC nea ɔmo yɛ in terms of sɛ we defend we kasa sɛ ɛno deɛ yɛmfrɛ no nto nkyɛn issue na abasiti a na ɛfa chief justice no sɛ ɛwɔ mu deɛ a sɛbe obi ansen ɔman ne mmara no ɛno nti tobe ne nea MPP ne NDC foɔ yɛ no deɛ yɛnhwɛ no yɛhwɛ sɛ issue a ɛda hɔ no ɛne process a ɛnam so no ɛyɛ ne tuodo mu ana sɛ yɛ saa deɛ a ɛndeɛ na yɛntumi ngyina ho nkasa sɛ ɛyɛ ɔtan o sɛ obi tan obi nti na ɔpɛ sɛ obi ko ɛno no yɛmfa nto nkyɛn na yɛma process no nyɛ na adwuma.
Medasipi. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, MAAME BIAMAH.
Me bacho Dini baby Afrifi.
So we did it.
Yo, bacho. Hey, why Jay? Bibi aboko.
Oh, that's my request.
Yeah, there are.
Yes. I'm going to phone to say.
Ubi a ho ye, yanko.
The Jesus. I read the MAAME care with you. MAAME BIAMAH, when say oh my God, the BIAMAH can so man, you've done that before man. Some previous person. Assembly by the same man, young Tia you know, constitution now, a down. Yagan and Nibabian. Now, I stand there and paying for a brunty. A samba, woman church and me, the Biana done it, and to Quaco. The Kayana constitution, Ghana Nibabia, any constitution, the extended the echo. I may see a basic aya, and can assemble on my Ghana. Can you say a pretty something for? So, say, my friend Mobano, I didn't know do school. So one fair church constitution, I'm a month for constitution. You see, Casa family, and the assembly to idea. Ghana, I can do better. Casambaka, and yet the Ubian and Rama, and this is here. It's your best. Campaign for really. And MAAME BIAMAH, not so on my Ghana. Echo was campaigning for Ghana. The Echo was campaigning for being Ghana. Echo was empty, no more my Ghana. No more Echo was meeting. Because you see, and perform them. I'm a man for you, could once again. You will be. So, you're from paying for Solana, you woman, you doctor, woman, medical doctor. And there's a banner basso. I am on quite one at Gitiana, another bandia office. And your best said, yes, is from them. But you didn't see and son of Ghana, your echo was a bum. And the aqua for any. So you're from paying for doing Pambo, will be a man one Pam, a bonus can be played. And the aqua, your sister and Yadia Bobo Mana, echo was and penny for, and then echo was empty, no more my gun. Almost a crime buffer swap. When the quiet echo was parliament, a month and President John, yes, or my diacono, a one can go. We've been school, uncle, pay a gima, and Yagman ye, no about the you know, and I'm politics in Tina Pamo. We've been school, uncle, Pegma, and my policy, and I'm policy in Tina Pamo. Because that was so book, young penny photo on her, I did the car, you did a club, I did not want to when every politics in tea, or my penny for you know, my back Ghana, but Yatiano, and yet, William Dawasi.
Mensomeda sipi. Mahai.
Yeah, near MAAME BIAMAH.
Me ba chodi ni baby afrefi.
We didn't reach and 15 down.
Yo Richard, yenko. Hello Richard, jina yi ma me why na online no me chuchu. Aha.
Ka se ni baby, ndi friend wa yasema ba. Last night was what about we dead Supreme Court to the judge free na ID. Nti and so dead from when you know it was na kofa jumo dem mo. Ana ka ni man wo kan no. Ana kofa mo say yenya ono so
We dey kafra o line no emu nye kra nti amane wo kan ye nte. Hello.
Hello, MAAME BIAMAH.
Mahai.
Yena.
Yo mpacho udin. Ya me adum mpacho udin baby afrefi.
We you be my pata. Estomo o amasama.
Mpacho yiti.
MAAME every more them.
Amen.
Na o tura we big person for me. Na Israel this almost over na yo the force the near to na mama din. Ne lebeka kufu adini tamia papi. Evadema wo de mo me beta. Na omo mo television san wa so ne ma jeri.
Amen.
Mo producer atame. Father Cabre Islam. Mami, dia person bi ya reku. Politics ni ya dos dodo. Me say the politics ni di enu dia. Ya stay on mind. Because samemi ye this ni imagine this no be normal. Samemi ye ni imagine ni normal. Aban is out to a bomb man from or so man biara or so man respect and kind of politics na ba. Nanso Maame me say I see if ni nya be people staff. Chief Justice how mo yin. Nya Maame me kura no na me scam in the popo. Yet Yama Akwafo ni some trophy and to many 4 years. Na Maame me bi mo to o yen bi tuana kan of the 2010 Maame ti Sanko fi akotofi former organizer Kofi Adam ni person at me the na ma do wo ye be Maame na ye no pe se Maame no ye si o kwan yo ko ni bodyguard pan e ko de ni ma boy or the nikum boy or the ko ye so an pan butom sikantia or the man pen pia na so the man is kan pia ye emla no e kire se wa foma na anya emla na foma o si ye emla ni Kono odamra na no semra na fun do se dem la ni di no se de be ya me na me wete mi bantwem na me mi hwe no ya me so ko yi bia me hu se emra no di obi nti o se di mi nti o se ono no ye pani no odamra na no no ni mu mla no o interpret mla no e translate mla no me ye ti ase no ono kwa tuma ye ta ya ntwe na so a timi ga me support do mama so ye sa dem enyen sa odamra pani dia se Maame ni keso ni nyame bia na wo ye ya ti kwesi kramla court da ye to abo da no mla court another the work ni pa plan se Maame ni be ka kire se you be that certificate and so ye Ghana ni ne mo passport be so ye Ghana ni Maame na de ye yankura wukuru mu a nti Maame no ye politics aduma me de sa na me hunu to me de sa na me hunu because sensema afanya de call Supreme Court dan ma ye hwedi so ye de LTV ma dampo what na so so ko asata Mami, with the Mami, you and yan shut the man, and yan shut the man, and this. Said the penny yellow obam on the tram, I had your monga pepper. Said the Baya or mine with Maconi. Mami, Yami should also Mama Quena.
Medas onshira onso so onshira pa mahai
Mejo so MAAME BIAMAH.
me pa cho din ni be bia frefi
Me dian na na kwa me ha me frefe ni boy town na
Yo.
area nyamesum dwen kan no obejafo.
amen en council na na yiti o
Na me kakra me kan say o man we de ye be we are politics ni ene ma na de ye be ye be che papa because en crash bi anim e be aden nti omuyi Charlotte say we no efri so no na ye ani da ho ana ase den o mo electoral commission for na ye wura kufu adubai obi di petition call ye e ma ebo o mte yi o fi do na ebo apaye ana ase den so what you say aden na etimiti na o ma we mi so obi ko di bone pra ese de ni kotumu ane wa ngoche MPP achi na akoche NDC achi na ya dan na politics ni nipa no afa ne ho adi no ma na emra na wo mu ne yade yade ye ko eni ma na ye be achi so what you say obi na di petition akoma o mampani na de emra na echi na se di petition ma na betafo no mo ye adwuma o mo tu ne fo no on fa nkomo mo no fa petition bi ma de ye de so bo na bo no no so nhwem Mami kura bisa 7 days president mama man 10 days ase to obu ase ni hwem na answer bi a wo de beban fabra na yente bedwako no mo so nhwa asemum ne de be se koto ne nkoto na ye mpewe ni sinka president mama so de no de mra na hye na se no se mame kofie mayi wadi a ne nko man ye beka ne sen adan ya ma politics ya be se ye mawe ye sira ye nsam twrofo ye no se muka sama ya amanfo ni sutie edu baby education constitution no edu baby wa date ni bi wa mo fan twin so asemo de be kire o ma no constitution ni mu because obi wa na leader wa pass ade na efita no say say me politics ni baby am ginanti ade no wa tan ni ade no emra na sa ni constitution ni kan e no mampani edi so pepepe yes emna da ho na say so ye judge ni ana so no da judge poko na no a utu kwan ya o bodyguard na o security wono pe na etu e bia utimede ne ko ensase wodo wife na ukunu na we umako oma na ntimi form uka ne so kwa no do ma na ukunu kwa wodo oma ni sike betu omuka ne se emlabo wa yesi buei eti ye kwa ni mana ye baaki ne se constitution ye mfanya adwuma dia ene ye nto constitution nto ntwere na de ebe ye ne yaye wo de mami aye eti nkrofo mme bebre so esu ye koka ya dan politics aden ndi ye hwe ni yie na esi ye man ye pese ko na nimu a ye ntoto man ni yie obi ya de anye ye se forest ekra menkom okwa brand ko she politics achi to akoshe mu no akoye de ense mfata ye uya hwe enanu de si ye agaram se foti ma ko she forest mu amanfo kura nimu enti we ati oti don fo kura ne ko she sa forest mu a enkomo ma to she o man we so enfie de wo ni o adan ni ye ha ye man sa enti no kwale ni ye mpe the antano plan any to constitution and tontwene let ya ba soja fo abedi eso a omo medi eso na fe yanko wo obi ye de obi ye bibi obi ko bia ye se de wa wo ye no wo de anye the MPP for the chese wo ma no mo krofo na di so a the minimum dia president ma dia ye MPP for I think MPP for mo kwa na akọ law school ana so mo kwa na akọ school o ma we ana mo kwa na ni munya se o ma ye do ma se mo se 8 years ma wo kotokwa mfa kro hwem ma ni bibia mo ma se o ma atete apansam no obi aba just 4 months galam se adwuma hwedewe a wo boa ma o ma yetu amanfo so sa kokwa anyem kohwe wo ma se o ma na atete apansam isen weje aden ne ha o ma se ye hwe de be boa ma no MPP fo mu ni bibia o betime ade abo ma no owura president Mahama wo ne yedu abesi o ma no bibia betime ya abo ma no ye bo ma no no ma no mpuncho nkoranim ya menka ho
Medasipi. Good afternoon.
Afternoon, Biamah. Who need people?
Hey, Ibia Boko.
Boko.
Yeah,
What are the young kaka? What are the sha? We talk like you do sa. Yata mi kaka. Why?
Mate, Yanko.
Yama. Mami esi se once mami. MPP ko ya de sada mo do to Mahama ni so yema ho. Na Mahama sorry ama ho. What say Mahama na tamu se bai no. What the MPP mo di so want to manchu bi antu. Ana me wa. Wo mo ka so muka.
say John Mahama na akamu se ba no when to want to be anti we akamu so the two John Mahama and so a two be anti it's here because I'm with that Mahama ni so Mahama I teach you too no Mahama so we say Mahama to wa obey see akwan but this so ko to me to muntu and only Mahama sure no more decide na mo be too le ni why am ho it is so yes so to pray it is Mahama get the people Mahama on the day it's you akwan Mahama ko yi na so well, I'm trying to get to him, but you know, Lavada Yamahu. You saw me to pray, you some Mama Yade, every before. What I come to too much money, Mahama too much for no for no. I got 2 days to throw on. Oh, yes, see, upon the system one day for you, so I control you. I bet you want to know why you went to Mama, what's in the say. It's the Yamahu. I bet you want to, and if you mark my atom with him. Oh, one of which you are, and now some Mahama, I bet you will go into. Don't be sure about it, no. Let's find a moment with different things. That is some community the same reason. But I did not hear you. We're going to fight for Yeguma. It's a young chair. Mahama decided on the Yama. I know who will either go in. Yes, they decided I'm not my to me and Sidama or be sure about what time in the end.
May I say, good afternoon.
Mami na mpom to say.
Onyankopon adom yo ho. Udi ni baby Africa.
Mami.
Yes.
Em say NDC ni MPP for no. Onim say your mama aba impreneur obey Yesu Kristo ba. Ni woman ni say so obey in Chief Justice obey. And this we NDC ni. Na sa wo ye wa adwuma. Bibia obetro city bia obey minister bibia obeto no patuye if say ya dan na MPP so ba wo mo so obey because letter commission ba no ye wona de kodi oye because after that be di e di o mampanyi ku for by e san dia tamas by obi am on charge ato mampanyi na na do ba pe e bi mo di yi akokot ama wo mai na firi ho eni ti ono so say ye be kokot na wadi 8+8 na 8 na vote against him 6+6 na 6 na vote against him na ya hwehwe ne mama ye hu say ye na hia form obrohu ku a ye ne ye nyo ni bia e se court kasema ye ne no kasema na tian na ye bra wo man ye watu twede falaga eyira otoke eyira machisa ye di tu garam say eyira ye tu petrol mu adaba fusu na se o se maba e bi mo di statement about this mo Pami we wa hayen. I was one to shim. Na nemre duru na se yema na o metra na ko na so. How be na what opposition 8 years. What 8 years o? What no man masa butu ko jisi ka be ye train and am so well done. Mo ko tu amana se mbesi asol that I so yimpo. Obi aga time wo se be ye to am no se wo kasa radio so na ye won atampa wo mo tima wo kasa wo do na secretary wo tema wo bi aka wo ma no tum. Omampani do mama Ghana driver for near a soldier for police for young we go block me ku 8 years ya ku not just 2 months but the brat to pemu my and say Jesus Christ mami on aba ye yes ku mami who have so be fan yama is who what anu di ya kapel lawyers na wo mo tire mu so you tie wo lolly station ni just name market ni family ma you block form and then what them this ni pasa on the pay to work. What's what the man ni you know coffee na kwabro amra bia ni kwaso me matimi ye brochen wa bia mepe adi kwano wa faso wa se betre mi dika wo ni say wo ni ntremu bia no and this for ni MPP for wo ma bo mo charge was wo metre mo say letter commission famra was letter commission so ni shi we mu aka
that's it
and this papa permit
good afternoon
afternoon my be my phone today
nyame adom pa chodi ni baby Africa Pacho itio.
Yeah. Obo Madam Michelle. Na me kakra meka sa seven issue abai we win na me say. MPP for who say MPP omo constitution as a party omo constitution. NDC as a party omo constitution. And Ghana as a whole no so omo constitution. It is a Ghana constitution no. And ya dey here juma. It is a Joma now what is the president of this year. What Tesuma Ghana on Tesuma NDC and on Tesuma MPP. What Tesuma Ghana for? It is a Deba Kwa Ghana as from Jeba
ebetimi aka bo makoye no mu se issue bi ba say na ye oman na asemu a party for no omunyi omanu ensinten ometima kire omadwe de but mo omun try say omu be yesa asebi ekono ekoma party bi ebasa na edo man no tukire no ekonati enti ebasa ni tambia no obi obaba bia sa na obi abadwene enti ebasa say wo sha president Mahama chief justice issue yi wo sha emra odi nam so even the chief justice Nagasa wakope no wono so bi na no yaba was there one set committee omu hwe ensem ni mu ahu ebe nyina ye emra kwaso no wonam se enye emra kwaso di a ka me ka sa atia but ene ne emra kwaso di a Ghana fo nya din na ye ntie ni enhwe di ebeko because ye wala ya fo akuku da mo mawem a constitution no wo mu ankasa interpret tire wo mu aso na tipa wo mu so drop ya verse so constitution mai your big parliamentarians asem no be co-parliamenter we meet if it's baby we don't know about to be issue no co-parliamenter wo mu so be decide wo mu ni ato abama wo mu ene do mo radi nyina so mo nza eti ade aye MPP any NDC sem wo sa issue we mu no wo mu ni wo manu film ko chief justice na dan kwakufu the former president wo no na mekuta tumi no ene wo de ne baaye eti so no kuta tumi na se Ghana constitution na man kwa dia na se obi nso aba no so mra no man kwa se nipa na ye bibi na se oro so timi akini si nkan a ye makwai na sa emra no adwuma na Ghana etimi nkọ na nim so they say ya nya sa dia na e ko say ye do maami we because they say enemy chief affairs general secretary and the general secretary and someone no can say Mahama person ko another time it o person yi maami ni free ho no mo ko ye constitution no what ya tia no de ba sa dia no eti best general secretary sa no kan dia ne bo ati bi din ho ya pa nyanyini o man ho enter party no MAAME da supply da mishaw
men so me da sepe good afternoon eba chodini be afrefi
FM ABC ni kasifi abede
yo ABC etio
MAAME gaga me chia pa na me chia Mr. Anonso
ano
be obi am chia ani yahuza MAAME epacho yenya botre emfama o my Ghana na ansem ekosi odie se kasi asoso because am ye juma baby yes suspend me ye hwem no ye hu say ye no kre ye sad me ye reset me back into no me MP4 omon tombo afi because say nyamu ye no obi ama e because say adwen pe bi ko Mahama timi say nka on pam no kwampo nyamu ye kwampo no ebma de ho we hu say asi bi hye bi nti na mo ye sa no o ma so ma se ka so ma ba association no lawyers in judge for no and ka se mo ye sa je no and mo because I say o mo ba ehi o ma hye Mahama bufu ye na wi na e be yi hwe onye ta ga for ma Mahama Twitter no se Mahama yi chief justice we pe or the Twitter be ko ye mra say before we be ba so be chief justice no unless we are Twitter so minima amunam yo just ka say na be ye be officer Mahama we kimi ana and this for empin for nyasa apa so yi if I know yi shout away yisia owi a obe mra say before be yi stand for no Twitter and the person to me and the people mu sua de MAAME me da say
men so me da sepi ma hai
yenna MAAME biama
bacho udini be afrefi
ye fam Mishak Asante
yo Meshak bacho etio
the fam ambassador
okay
na MAAME biama ma twi bi me say mentiasie aya MPP so wọ́n susu sẹ́ wọ́n mu yẹ nípa pẹ̀yẹ àná wọ́n mu yẹ different people na ọmọ Ghana ha wọ́n sleep mu àná mumu town mo ti mi yi salot ọ̀sẹ̀ ayi dominobo papa esi mi yẹ 60 years mo sọ wọ́n po ó yẹ 60 years yẹ yiw Ghana fọ́ kasa mo n tiye na mo yẹ ọmọ mpani Mahama ba MAAME kura mo tẹn edika petition ni bere kogu na nado ẹpono so ana wa mu a ana ọmọ mpani Mahama aba ana wa ti committee ọmọ so mu no se ọmọ suspend no answer ya mu dina ho ana kata ana yanti asia oyoba na ade ba ko fra meti ya ke se ese mebufu ye eye trobu MP dole usu Ega benge che omapani mahama empe masem. Ana ah na saloto se ni bia na bodu se egu yawo mu ana. Ana se Ghana Blaster ona na captain. Ah wonu di wen hu so wo ye oba. Wan swama no. Che MPP. First mo so dia ho ana ye di MPP for e ka se be bibia ye ba ye ye ka se be timotuma ye timutum e for dia mo ba ni timi to obi antu. She mo fe se enka ne tete dia na ne ye di mra ni be ye adwuma obi a eseti ye yi wati be yi ye jema emla fa so o mampani kufuo onu le yi ode ayi dojina wood ba ye aka me sini be ye adwuma o mampani mahama eni be ye adwuma ibi 2016 na time so ye enso mampani mahama ayi no o me ko to be wie ana ba no anko ye me ndisi na adu ba ye na adu ebe yi sufa ye kufu kese ndisi di me ye adwuma na wo de mo ba ya no be saroto sei edi mon ka say we be a chief justice biada
so mami Sofia Kufu mampanyi dada meyi no okọ retirement chief justice Breno so be yi
yes me so no be yi ni ma na be chief justice
okay
sana make
okay
so enso mo ba ye mo di ye be saroto sei wa ampa mo ba ye na mo yi no enti se ma mu enso ye yi ni na mo bi sida sana saroto sei enso ne bi sida so ne bi sida enuti di edi wo enyo deno emfa ni obi na de some MPP ene mumu futuo ni de bu o mayo eka mumu futuo di a ene ga Ghana fo ehun nya se e be sesa makofo ma pani mahama eni NDC aba etima me ne de obi amutimi ema wuri as a best state entimi guarantee o asa wo ye Ghana ni na mu passport ebe ti guarantee so Ghana ni mi wa so best state ene e da so bi passport MAAME BIAMAH start deal with if you are fire ya won dem so we no ma eso mo man MAAME BIAMAH nya me ka ho ye tie o mo
me so me da se hello
Good afternoon papa
afternoon pacho di ni baby a wo fresh
champion Adam ta
yo
ashama
pacho etio
ene awie me bo abaso ene wazuma pa waye miliaba akra me pese me ka tire Ghana fo nyina ne se MPP NDC ejina ye ade ba ko fe ani se ntina ma mekanisa ne mo musa ne mo bikoso na se enema no nkoyi a menu aba awo se obi atimi kire na adwen ye meka te Ghana fo nyina ne se o mampanyi maha ko ye no wase aba ba wa ba no tia ade bebiri ade so wo tia no me eka me ko aka Ghana fo mu me nya tam kakrama o mampanyi mahama because no o fa enema a wo se na utumu so obese se enema ma Ghana fo ye nyina ya kwa koye it's a slow mo pa I consider sabe yan kasane ya yi slow mo pa ni apa mo suma pleta na pleta na mo ma no enye no na sabe ye de begu o man o munya abotre ma ya bibia betima ya kama na mini aba na nse ye conference no ba ko ye so bo football gala o hor mi ye ko ye ti ye ko ye no office no ko MP no na bi ne ya ne se me bra ba be contest no ta de yo mini aba me brother kai twemu ani ya tutu 7 times awa kan ni video ya tutu adan ya yebusa ya MP no police ni odinati ada to sa to no ta me brother se kan ma ka o tutu na ku no aye de be ti ro ya sa enti se wo tu se obe pray ayi kura na MP kura na wo di ma fa na ebe tre ama
medase pe good afternoon. Hello.
Hello.
Pacho di ni baby afrefi.
Robi Asante Kotoko.
Na bonsu, yanko.
Titi Asante no. Kuma pemu apembeba na pimpin sadi akiri mo pia o santoma yinimku. Ba yinim twane santofo eti yenuanom. Dati ne behunu. Me no kase fa cha me hwem metima hyebadwa enu wo ma hyebadwa komna je Japan wo me yie no okokranti ma bebutu dua na se a na me siti no. Aha, ti se nyankopon hware ko makofa ba so. Kakra me kan se abekwa na yesansen kakra sa no. Abekwai na yesansen kakra. Na me hu ya nka so bi konfo anya no aduru. Sabi former general secretary ka ya no anase national general secretary akano. I say and said that CBS I didn't turn it.
nti wo ya ban dwuma yeni a wo kwa wo so wo kukuni wo nkaka na de ko sana se chere man yen fa sana se chere man since 1992 all the time kwa sa de wo se ni ebi ansi se ma me na ye boni bi atia wo man no a nkama wiase na yen hu te say na waye enu de de me kan so man konkon kan me nya abutre we na me wo shaba na bu da bi de me kan se tere yeni general secretary kan wo me yen kabom na kwa mi wo didi ma pase Ghana for so Ghana for be swansa na next time just Ghana for the 2 million semwa the Ghana for be kanu ta de we yempe pass into be yaduma e wo jombo du mayem yasin ko dia mayem ta so ba ire omo ene woman organizer how come si mayem no yes bin si bio umi na batama ya ho na wia Ghana ye nya ya dia yem fa nko ba bia ayi so ye ma 10 years wo be ko amebia ba sana ye ba se man no sana ba se man no
medase pi mahai
eju so MAAME BIAMAH
bacho borosini
Allah abobe madi
bacho yenko
MAAME BIAMAH me wa
josopa
de ti na me ti won kasi ani wani aji de na mi ase MAAME BIAMAH media kamin ko anka electoral commission IGP judiciary ma the politics sa electoral commission ya o say Charlotte say first say na do buy no we ni fi ho any question ka sa de ye politics IGP nko wa yempeku bi o mo betimi ahwe na mo betimi ayi IGP ni electoral commission ni ayi wa mu hwe de si ahre ye maami abetuma ba se o ya obi a ewo obi mu say yi Charlotte say ni ti na ba mo so ye sa na say we ye fi he won mi se de Ghana yesi bu ya man yi a ebedu mrebe ya hwe ba ba kiri o yina yan kan bo yem ba ko ni nja yan bi MPP ni fa sa de ntunche ni bu ma na o ma ni ko ye se we ba no ba se we ba no ba se the constitution is saying won se mama wa ba won hwe no kan yina mo mo kan MPP mo ko yina Ghana ba ko na na ye wono why ma politics ntiti entamu MAAME BIAMAH ya me no nya
boros Eraden council ho medase pi mahai
ya na MAAME BIAMAH
nampomo
boko MAAME BIAMAH
yo bacho dini baby afrifi
yo eno kini amekasi pia kwa nkese
yo it's you
yo nyamisha ane mapa boma omanga na nonka MAAME BIAMAH aya na enya no MPP from aya mento masu aya na yo magese omun kwa ko school wie ene ebubu school adan ana sebi omun ye nipa sen Ghana fo ni bia na MAAME BIAMAH ye bukrom ha ena ikuno MPP in opposition 2015 omo kan ya kan so mo ba ombe yi Maame Charlotte say ombe yi nefio MAAME BIAMAH ye bukrom omo wi ni asembe ni fi and then that chief justice asemia omo ye dede me mentio ma so mi bi so ya mahama ya but the constitution na ya na do mo kasa ni tumi na ya sa di
bisabio
asema say yenti ase no the end before you as if they are almost believe as if say
both NDC and NPP because NDC for some amene de be pam no meanwhile no president and so asha say investigations what a committee the constitution is one no ogusu awoye it why the rush then NPP for say na petition no kra hwinim it NDC ni NPP no wo mo lokusu ankasa de pa na wo mo peso mo kire
Mame, the issue ni na say, o my ewum, eku ba kwa yo mo so mo kwa no ni nyansa. Anytime be go to court. Enti MAAME BIAMAH only obi wo na bi ona ne ko no wini. De bia na weak point ba ko pe no di wi no a. Say unso be hwe sa ni weak point no wa say no. Because de bia omo upper hand wo judicial so oh why is it go to court enti she na e wotram. Ye pese enti sa de na no because you say eno na de bia omotimi didi bone omo from edi free because ayepe wo omo kokora emposi aga fitikufo tankufo efi power ye de asen bia kokota na ajegu ye de asen bia kokota na ajegu because of a home omo control over there MAAME BIAMAH this can coming of mama no ye be reset Ghana because constitution institution wo omani mu nyina aye plural ni nyina say nti ye be reset na pipia akọ so maame ne de obekọ ya reset your mind no
Medase pe. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, MAAME BIAMAH AKWAFO.
Me ba cho di ni baby a free.
Me pa cho we Dr. Newman. The Malcolm ya be bo no.
Dr. Newman ba cho meet you.
You me das MAAME no kwanya diama me masma be kai yawa.
Oh, Dr. Newman, Kafra, really? Kafra, why? That's Kafra. Hello.
Hello, MAAME BIAMAH.
Pacho dini baby a free film.
We akafia phobia amkasa pika tamanto.
Me pacho yo yetio.
Yo, MAAME bo abasena dwatu. Kapteni ma okwa enyahwe. Masem ni na etise dia me be kanya pepepe. Benjaba. Binia NDC ni okata koya sana ni rem. O say MPP for you say ya dia ikostu ya meze school Africa na yaza rokai. The pato MAAME na sabna na ye kan wa service ya chief justice no. MAAME boni be pa na wa ye. MAAME umi yan kan no current NDC for ma we nya MPP for kwa. MPP anya shi saloto sa sabna MAAME BIAMAH wo kanu. Enya MPP for na din ko yo. Sedu amedu asahana no ne MAAME amankwaro. Nyomne na na ye aduma. Amoni MPP for na ye aduma. Amona dina oye bibi na omo dina court and amo ni petition come government president and a president edi huduma enu fa we hu kra chief justice ni different issue enti mo ka mo mian kan ye sami je fi enu to e ka say omo ba be ma soldier company for police for aduma ye for ye be you be di no be ndi for the show enu one demand ye kai na judicial no dey different I say look at your court and you put out say or evidence were here or so am evidence ama common sense na so ko jaga jaga o bi asem court na udi fa ko say aba na o ko say dey ye get why dey or what in fees na o di asem aba on to tie mu mienu mu nyina ma asem azan wa jaje for all that the blood to be and this is 77 mu hia dey na we na emwa amemo amota MAAME say MAAME boni pay and why you de mu nyina the mu yina they got to play. I have 4 years now. 4 years left to try. You be the same thing. Ama obi am na yo. You be who and 24 back at say. And I'm here Christian country. Roman 124. Come over to Bobo Ghana. It has CP. Good afternoon. Pacho dini baby afrefi. Hello.
Fefi amomole.
Amomole Pacho dini. Yo, Eja John, it's you.
Yo. Bato MPP for I just challenge the same point on ye. And omu track boss will be a fellow Lamti. MPP in every station call and on my friend Mama Dean. On my friend Mama, your politics. MPP and a position call on my friend Mama. And omu Shama. Come on, my friend Mama, I appoint you. I can't know yet, Charles, say. I know me yet, Governor. What I say? Now, I can't afford to say it. I'll say 4 years or more. And then you're gonna. And then you're gonna. Thank you.
Medase pe abusia for ha na ye de yan course no nyina ye de mo ebesie na some of the messages and for edi aba mama memfa enfefefe mu en yen ko Facebook live hono mo na comment sapila 2 dom kwabenya no say JDM has not come to develop and bring prosperity to Ghana. NPP let's unite, inshallah 2028 we will be back. Special greetings to Honorable Charles Otin AKOT incoming Greater Accra Regional Assistant Secretary hope for afei mama wani na wudi wa hen mama dumso wudi ni mama dumso MAAME BIAMAH, don't let us forget that in the 2024 campaign, Sami Jemfi and NDC said they will sack a lot of people if they win power. It is the reason why IGP Dampare was sacked. And now it is the turn of the CJ. And the next person is the EC. MAAME, all said and done. NDC should be made aware that they won't stay in power forever. And the stick used to hit Techi will be used to hit bar. Hey, I buy the butter, you know. Yeah, the bomb bar, that's Ramete. And Tete Kwame GH, as Amanka say, why is the NPP so worried about the petition against the Chief Justice? Or do they know something we don't know? The NPP always think they are more human than others. Let's see how it goes. My greetings to the hard-working Eastern Regional Minister, Honorable Rita Akosia Awate. Ete Enoch and ono so we buy. Na eyi de no de buy no mama dum so de no de buy no. E na Daniel Du so de asumuaso. Mama dum so de chance ne buy. E na Daniel Du de asumuaso ne buy. And was do not also forget that 2016 during the campaign, Kennedy Japan said Mrs. Charlotte Osei slept with John Mahama before getting the position of the EC chair. And for that matter, they will remove her, and truly they did it. So please don't forget about that one too. Massa Wood, Kumase Bantama, the introduction of partisan politics into the appointment of Chief Justice and the removal of Chief Justice before their tenure runs out without justifiable reason can have severe consequences on our justice system. Partisan politics can compromise the independence of the judiciary and undermine the rule of law. Resetting Ghana agenda, indeed, regards to Chairman Odeno Kweku Apia. Okay. Munkaila Jonas. And was saying, it says, is it surprising to see John Mahama, who promised to create jobs, now on the wheel of sacking people here and there from state institutions? It's high time we told John Mahama the plain truth to stop causing fear and panic in the job market. Ghana Health Service and the judiciary must rise up against this act because Ghana isn't for John Mahama. Anyway, we warned Ghanaians, but they didn't listen to our caution. Today, we are here. Regards to Honorable Catherine Afeku. Afei, Ajudi Nana Kofi Jomo. And was say, I least expected John Mahama and the NDC to take offense at criticisms considering their own history. On numerous platforms, Mahama Opili, Krisa President Kufuado, and journalists were... And journalists were even hired to launch attacks left, right, and center. Yet he has not endured even a fraction of what he and his team dished out while in opposition. Today, at the slightest criticism, they come after you. A citizen merely called on Mahama and his government to restore peace in Boko, a conflict his own reckless statements have been accused of exacerbating. Shockingly, instead of addressing the issue, Mahama has chosen to target her. Joseph Owusu Anson, good afternoon, Mami. Thank you for your good work you're doing. I'm watching you live from Wolverhampton, UK. Medasepa Joseph. Omar Abbas, Mami, please let the MPP people know that Ghanaians and the NDC are busy resetting our motherland, Ghana, and Reverend Tim. Okay, and then I hated the side. Comments are pilatude. I think so would be by so. Oyibo Boateng Achiman Nebehi NPP media patriots. The attempt to remove the Chief Justice is the most dangerous decision ever in the history books of Ghana. President Mahama is setting a bad precedent as President of the Republic. Greetings to Chairman Owusu Bempah Inshaiso NPP Chairman Hopeful. Godwin Dankwa Mame, I have said this several times and will always say that party politics is destroying this nation, and unless it is abolished for a non-partisan form of governance, there will be no future for the nation. Me know ya dream pa. Nana Jampon and was say, where is Wafa Dakabre Ozoma? Wafa Ewoho. Charles Romeo Abeku Brown and was 38% is bleeding. I see. Mesha Kasanti was the MPP and their followers can cry blood. Nobody cares. Madam Getu Tokono will never return again as Chief Justice. What goes around comes around. Raymond Andre Padoskas. Hey, Padoskas. Mami, do we like the nature of our judicial service, the shape in which it is now? Let's think about it. Ghana first. Ado Bismarck. And was no can no vote. Hey, I see. Oh, come on. And was say okay. I think some of the messages no ebesi ha no answer. Na ma menhwe say WhatsApp no so mudi bi eba so a na che say me de no so aba betwem kama e de amamo. WhatsApp message no 0200 number no cry ya tiaf mani so ya bo fa madwenem. O de me na me de aba. Aha. Ena Michael Edway Free Ashalaja. And what diaba no CBMC. Let's shift the media's focus. Instead of the CJ issue, we need the president to declare a state of emergency to protect our environment and resources. Farms, forests, and water bodies are being destroyed, causing hardship for ordinary Ghanaians. We need action to ensure clean water and clean environment for all. Thank you so much, Michael. What dear and no. Afe Meshak Asante Amasama. The most shameless party I have seen and witnessed in my life is the MPP. The more they talk about the removal of Chief Justice, the more some of us become annoyed. Or have they forgotten what they did to Charlotte Osei and Mr. Daniel Domelevo? They should keep quiet and let's think, because they will be the last political party NDC government will take advice from. Madam Gertrude Tokono will never return as Chief Justice. Finito simplicita. And no, Ediaba. Why is the MPP so worried about the petition against the Chief Justice? Or do they know something that we do not know? The MPP always think they are more human than others. Let's see how it goes. Greetings to Rita, Honorable Rita, the Eastern Regional Minister. Okay, kakra me de ebesoso enono. Let me end here for now. Na echi ebesan ababi. Ebusiafo NIT 100.9 me menti ena wason egua otie no. Ene ensem bebre ene egua pono so metwa me hotel me ba ebebo nsem no so na area abusiafo ya wa ha say yenko ba bia ene the removal of Chief Justice yen hwe anya bia betimi anya sunsuanso bi e wo Ghana ye ka mami ka bia memo no so ana Ghana Medical Association so no mo chese CEO ya oda Tamale Teaching Hospital anu o ma ayi na die no there be wo mo entwema Minister of Health Honorable Akando Mrabonten na onfa chopa emodu emre won MPP amayoko na sisi ade wo mo nsa do mo nsa yam wo mo nkotodwe gufom wo mo epa wo mo echitafo nyina achew efa niema wo mantutu ne yie no mo ya so brache ye ka asem kire wo wo mo ntie na chese wo ma ya homaso wo manya sika edu mani etire wo mani nton wo mo ana anwene ankae se nipa na de wo mo kɔ hɔ nipa kro na betimi ayi wo mo ene wo mo ye de wo mo pɛ ndi ne na Ghana fo ka nyina na wo mo ntie no ma hwe ase afo birim afa o mani so atete wo so mpa chew wo so mpa Ghana fo chew ni aba bia mo mfa nche na esesa be obaja na na gu sref so a ye ntwa ye pepa endi so mpanyufo no wo ma ntie wo ma ya so brache wo se akoda no mo nko ho wanya akọ didi na abaye nti wo so mo pa chew iti ne ene nsema hodro pi ena ye keka bomu a ye ba abe kasa ho na mira ya wasanita no baba be kame ho e wa hase zata no akwaba
ya ne
embom tizan
ya shram
da yesu as
we ba obonte na anya wi aketua
wi ana no de amba
anya agro kura
wow
wi ana no de papa
wow
anyway
me dem say hanti we had esa wo sha wo ho hwe wani be ba so na de asa na de ache
se bia anwumre so beto de ayi nim
say de say nyankopon no e open wo ye
no say most of them so try and talk just say I don't know but a bit me talk and talk ye her side sometimes
eye eba eto ahomache de eto ba bia o but eto anopa na say wi fence wi na say isa no ya na ntai nto ba bi
anyway
etiana de egu ehonie removal of Chief Justice ya ka ho asem na wotwe mu na wotwe nyina yeguso a ya ka ho asem gidi se ye beka ho asem akosi se asem no ba kotwere ba bia etwere ye anya bia se koba se committee ye omo enhwehwemu ewie na ewo se maame no kokotena nchen a na yeyi ni firi ho ekofa ni papoforo ba ebenya sunsuanso bi eye papa ana bone ewo men ye ka mem ke bia memoso
I'm sure production team ne what here for no wahwefo nyina na this was not the appropriate forum but all the same my men fa be into job because no the way NPP for me. I don't go to comment sectors, comment sections. So I mean, crap. But more for more release here, more ISA, ombe home. They have the right to because I know you better ha na so your home crop based on normal my year and also 1 year. BBC and our sister station. I could so offline, off air. Yeah, you say the AC and Ra. So I mean, if AC woman, Kwabnabonfe, aka Kabila, Yentem. Now the AC, a year completely off air. As a Okobo video, no. You will not hear anything say.
Who say you want to more SDG?
Yeah, GH in your crop and I see a TTM and I say Bisa. Because on some station, a studio, is it A and B and I say
1 and 2.
1 and 2. Until one and a host in a team, and I also hear 2 no more. And he said a pronoun called studio 1 where you're 2 more. And the normal circumstances, what you idea was studio 2 where Monte Papa. And he exchanges a course in your not any idea. Host no crop or team be at home baby. But I to say the Frema ever recorded when somebody is speaking. Sana will be craft phone with Janawa or recorded the course. But recording is not the tail end. Me, I'm not a violent person. And then you could time why sure will be an any dentist say friend say. Nana K, ya sure be seen there. Bibia who born a chance more, and so Bibia NC. But there are a group of people, and a few of them, sometimes from a bar, they want to provoke you in a certain manner, and they will do it consistently. Maybe they see and Ramene Kwabnabon Fentem. There be a Matramu station, how can say? CPP na ye me free mono. And yes, CPP me free mo, ye pamome. And I say, I am a ya basis and so for a reason. Say, dear Omoka say my na and yet true. And now go now share why acting general secretary of the Convention People's Party was sacked. Charges no Kwabnabon Fen will release our charges in our Central Committee meeting. And you remember TV piece FM say a pamome, right? I remember so rather a friend a interview about my son.
I was Sabre no one said I'm let a BHS say a pamome.
And a Koban is a very first time many Kwabnabon Fen Asia appear on Kukuku. Very first time.
And run.
There be that was about 2 months, almost 2 months now.
Okay.
And Ubra Pen and I Kesi. He introduced me
as bracket one.
Oh, fine, yes. He introduced me as a friend say, national organizer for the convention for the Liberal Party of Ghana. And I'm so Watomra, Nantisa, name me independent political analyst. And I say, oh, now first name council was CPP, and now buy LPG now who fee one INT, and I'm so CPP there. My free one I pamome na da unia. Kabila Semame. Asaba me kan ya no no. Asaba fi Kabila no say. Now who you correct there?
Oh,
who does you take your medication no there?
Wow.
But I didn't mean him say you share to me sabe ki kan sama.
Okay.
And there was some argument ho. And I'm so what now will press charges against me? What any harm there to? Those are the 2 names I mentioned. I'm saying on Kaikropo say he was the pillar in sacking me. And he watching yes na ya pon show no kura ya PF free studio. And the hono catch him say wo board dam Professor Dele na wo hwe wo pantan. Sasam no catch him. And I'm say are you serious? Okasa to the sense say na omo and manage me e di emami room.
And what in Kenze?
What can me am to hey. And the arguments are me pay the call. Something small, told you because no, na the beginning of the program. Until I know the started argument, Bibi kakra beto abontema or more beto TikTok. Me signing is here and ra. Yeah, submissions in first round every. And the same statement came up. Miracles ne beside. And I make answer me see people in my free money, na ye me yasa be sin na me mpese me ko because me ko in December asema me kan ye. The same question was repeated by Kabila. Now we are correct dear. I want to believe that you are not taking your medications. I'm saying ugusu kasa answer way.
No sir, and host the card day.
Onte I don't know. Addition as one or a birthday dedications
LPMs.
I know I'm saying ugusu be ask questions we say me fabi medication. Now there be no who say my border. Or say wo border in fact at a point so can say me bokro no we see people until they pam me. I was a Kasem. I'm saying, look at that. Well, that day, no.
Now you're in charge of finance.
Bisabi, your friend is saying, acting general secretary. Prosadele, on one Kasani Sika, and now we did 2 security men or more. No, one was a security man about 1 year secretary. On one at the time, 250 Ghana cedis or so. I don't know, President 300. Me Prosadele at the end of the month, no. So we never be an assault, and Obama me few allowance, they be a nti anye CPP sika say here stationary me ye petty cash no request by the secretary no here the comma treasurer no was signed those days no A4 full box no it was just about name do 125 that was how much I remember it was costing nti anye sika bi mu a yes sika kese I never handled any money bia nti what the charges we nyina bomb nti anura we say can asem na okoso all ranty you say uwiaye na wo border ye na me ho me na me mouse come out of medication ho na me bu fuye
that's why it's serious.
Yes, but you know something happened in the convention people's party and I want to believe say na dwene fi so on kind no mayi until he is mistaking that person for me. Me call CPP, there was a gentleman okay, very intelligent, very mama say or make a submission or go to the nation's constitution, CP constitution.
You love him.
I'm telling you. He used to go for programs for us. A Gerard seemed to nice guy. I said, yeah, I almost say 1 year. Guy, he will my meetings, be friend. And I bet he say, oh, be back country say, Omushiano Mala market area, Horn and Namwa. MSB at Tuchima on Adjum. Then you try and person the number you will form back. Not yen I bottle. One day your office horse and will be pure. Mamma, you know, about 2 years, Sabi. No, can you treat the way I'm describing? Pepe. Until I remember very well, say, oh, be free if I would be son of some or best or sound. I remember very well, say, Obimo can say, Obrakwesi Pratt, and the Professor Daly, and Anna Omo Esheno, trying to help him because Professor Daly was very, very benevolent. Until Omonana Omosheno. I want to believe, say, he mistook that guy for me. Because Kabila made me call office or no. I never saw him say about office. No. Obi say Mame Yajantua. I never met her until just about a month ago na Michiano original TV. You know Michiano.
Oh, okay.
You understand? Enti
if you want sana Yajantua eba.
They are the person but I never crossed her path. Okay. Until enrechi. Enti say ubejina bontin na wo de to me so say me na ma board down na
because serious
mo na manage me in fact say ni panokropo no ma te say wako join MPP which means say very stable and that's why well and I'm very happy because he is a very intelligent guy. Nipa so de bibi to me to what putupru na sanka eto me kropo na na me te say ya sanka me de yame ase say wayi me na
sanka de be kai wanum
and I'm say wo and I'm so me can dey kire no ne dey no me person me boss have been because I will internet so me boss ni nyina I will Facebook I that whole live go and look for me say me bibi sa to me ma me wo ayana nti ye balance ye discuss such issues don't go and put things that are not true nti ye ho na ye yes argument na off obi twa he na or the control na Awa Mohammed and reach Tuesday amenity UTV ono akoye ni in a manner or the pictures for tag so atare so na o throw no wabonte no and I'm say look at you people you didn't understand what was happening there into uko comment section man the way o ma horo me no enya horo ketua and the me say the way o mo horo for that this na na ya kese the way o mo horo Peace FM as if to say ade na mo kofa akoye otwa ntron na no the better ho. And so they are bastard and a whole Atik Mohammed.
I saw something
Atik
under
post,
his post.
Yes, Nana Yelkesu should call him to book. Atik Mohammed post on for
I saw it and I read it. I said, what really happened? Because I thought Senna it was live on air.
Debbie, you are not. You are not there.
Okay, because I listened to you yesterday. But man, Auntie, let's win by and I'm saying, when did this happen?
You were not there, Tick, and you were a panel. You were one of the, main campaigns. Now you write something like that on a platform. I think it's not fair. Nana Yakesi should talk to him. You understand? What do you better do? Mami, Mami, it's not the sea.
It's quite unfortunate. Yeah, it's quite. No. Nana came back to Obo, and you be behind the one bono. Oh, there are certain things that your friend is, and you may be on more in life, no, obey to me cause situation be more.
Yes.
The down, and the lowest moments. Ofri mu fia yen kan fan kai nanum ono betimi aboso e dia ya futu amobi obetimi akasa asem no e dia ya bibi what you say but say bia akasa kra enye abufuo kwan so now we go to that extent me one ade na enter in fact hadwin anyway ya da nyame ase
yabona mena ko yiniti. Is it only a tram or a brand?
Who na me who say free barbering shop eba na kan okore wo na me who say free barbering shop oh Honorable Adote Memo Akwaba and a big congratulations to you on your appointment as MC for Gas South, right? Gas Central good Utinkwa I'm so happy. I'm so happy for you. Media show. 1 year, Obaba do 1 year anniversary.
We are sinipa. Answer the MAAME BIAMAH alternative for Tonka. Asem me ka also John somebody. And na born man MC also their channel. One and I'm
last week is also. Thank you so much. Last 2 weeks. Last week I wasn't here. Last 2 weeks, Mini Frema. Oh, he was so good to us. Come on. The Honorable Yamin Shaupa. Now, Yabo DMC in Pacho. And Yaya, it's fine time. We will be busy the whole way. And me 3 hours and I'll be fine.
They mean to be Jerry Nema Nanakio. I'll be saying,
some of the pack you are saying, we'll fall course in the meeting. Now, may train say, offer best at Yakasa. No could be in a noa, or Nincrophone when near Dia, only a bad guy to send on a came where you
one come bad. One come bad.
Because
may say one come bad.
I reply,
say one more. On when near Dane, a crash shop platform on yet on count to trust. And you didn't to trust. And yet a boy, no credit.
I know my program.
What near Dane? What be a near Dean be on Peso Bibessin.
Sanity.
Obi na near Dean be
one contokwa. One con. And Kabila no nebeko. One con. Also Kabila Brimu from.
I'm to 2 blues.
Men na memo will be boo and amendu. And now me here fighting. I'm saying, yeah, Kabila. Now from a message you want me to H. Murano. So Ponomami. What you want to mammy at Wafasuro? No one could she had or told and where Jana Manasa Bruzeko. Kabila na true no was a very piece of us also. You told Nam Surubas in charge of what? That's a brilliant who we.
Nake Akwaba.
Major Sumame.
Mpome dear.
Radia dom no piebo. Yanka Honian for congratulations, Cassie and Coma. My honorable MC.
Honorable Adote.
I mean, him say, a corner in a kumbi. On no platform with some corner. Meet me the found great Canada pa. As when Timin can be a Jamaican be money to me trouble now with him. And then Yamiadum. Meaning, no Nananka or Shady. And so it's better to have something in your hands than to have nothing. The American train and they say, yeah, no be the the capacity, the capability, the obeying ya. And the uncle some the man for Fano Kudi. And a friend say, in sea and the zeal in him say, or the energy man. on fanko no me who total transformation. It was as
central.
On unique. As we free her as MC Obeja legacy be at home.
Me that say.
Because mammy, me refi MC no la passy. Dear what TC Street man no man crofo to Robegu, a press street in the mono. Oto Robert to no a chono amwati gatemu.
No kind of.
Oh, you go for the time the MC no La Paz enclave.
That's your can't quit no.
Can't quit no. Yes.
Oh, where be lying?
Lying.
Why lying? My own. I be refi rade.
What her name ma? Obey or
no boy lying.
No, dey here juma na.
I dey can't quit no for central.
Okay. Na so.
Oja waja bibia to. Meaning say politically for fighting him along the line oja here. Nanso the started here no. Ade bia metu alotefo. It's about time on mine no. Yedi yem policies ni yem programs. O mine no yeni swadi ya sese mra be brembra ni nyadwuma. Meaning say bad diamond because our ambition to become an MP. And it is all started say okwohwepo a.
But only my dear ba kwa Ghana for. Oh yeah there. Na ebe affecting the panwa. Ebe ne ya obedi watam obecho say menye say ma menye say. But the moment that me ba do nurse from now we no say positively impact here. Obe so osoro.
Enti menu efutu am dey man say onko deliver na nse ye nyina ani munyam. It doesn't matter me political party I belong to. People who knows Alote knows he is my friend. One more munim mensu nim say Alote e me yonko. Enti ye be shenin crying. Menu me say the abona na no papa yesu be she nkura say kona ebia nko ye ma. Na dia me hwe no so be na no ide osidi enya wo so roburi ya be hwe happy Osolia ye no oye babo ku yo so
na committee o
CPP fo mi ni ami ni no mu sia de fo ngro mbabo
no ayo mo de so no onye odo party no who's that still out so kasa with that passion for CPP
mama we program me nya na je ntie bi o mi wo ha le nkofo frame he uni pare ni abodo no and I'm say how no so boy ye bidim no na me mo video ni bi hwe mama oh na say bro we dey the line I was here vim na nkasa no onu hu say dey ekobo me voter rich ni bi 2012 election bi me biri me voter rich alo tede dem crofo
mama at least yes omampan ku phone e bu ne be or say it is better to be a cleaner or a messenger in a party in power than to be a general secretary of a party in opposition. Yes, who are the open or sanka, but we a testament and a footstool. So, what the bachelor will bobre ama importem hofono, omaji watum. And I trust you. I mean, we know you very well. A finance person, and will be a buankro fonso. Adote. Go all out and then excel. So the bear 2028. Uncrophone now, we make sure almost one cassa, ebe mouse, where they work parliament.
Menso Meda CP, I was here for back to the table. Removal of Chief Justice. Nami Bisa said, Anya Biano. I'll tell me, Sasa also. Ebenya future repercussions be a war, ye democracy, as a country. Both positive and negative
concerning
the removal of the Chief Justice.
Yo, mami fa kunya we enchia ahwefo nyina on social media na mo muti enso ewe mechi obia na menchia ye was student so mechi obia na medamo nyina ase mami with your well wisher medamo nyina ase na me say nanaki men kaida okọ asori ba ni so bompaye tinya menchia no Amishano pa. Ena ofazo. Ofadi ota bompaye. Ono no on sorry, bo bompaye ofie. Ha menimpa. Enti ofaya oso nyamishano. Ena ma nyamishano. Munyina ofodame eni Macjerry. Na eni frema nyamishano munyina. Nyamishano munyina na Nyami, no money. Nyami, na maminda me constituency for so anyaso to ewia mi chiobia me dobia senso adwuma ye boy no na ne resource apm no nti me do bia ase na menchia ora mahama nso ora mahama ewie menchia no na medanase na menchia no pa say he has reposed so much confidence all this adwuma na she mensense memboa na reset Ghana no me starting from Gacentra anya so to nti medanase na menchia me maame nso Dr. Valerie Soya ewie menchia na medanase nso ono so nya menchia no on shani yepa mami on the issue of CJ removal no
yeah
na obisa say betumi anya any effect both negative and positive on our democracy and I think say it will have positive effect, but let's not forget say let's be truthful. For every policy, every decision has two sides to the decision, but you capitalize on the positive side and make sure you need to strengthen governance. And see, nobody can say may not have negative effect. People may use the mesobiba obia main funnel like agree on any issue, no, from any constitutional body, be it EC, CJ, whatever. Yeah, but I think say yeah, to me, you see law no. Now say any year, there are a lot of things we can learn from it. It will have positive effect on our governance system and structures in the country. And one thing that some of us know, me say, and I came in the party, kasa, I asked them, which law are Ora Mahama Adanino? Oh, it's about the law, procedure, and policy. And I also answer Ora Mahama and Semi Bowen, he has followed the law properly. Bibia is according to whatever. We may have challenges to the constitution. Ebi I mean we say constitution no, has some challenges, has some lacuna or some loopholes people take advantage. But that's what we have. So that's what we use for now. BBC we make reference to it and go according to the dictates of the constitution. And that's what we are using. Now, whatever procedure and policy the constitution is saying, now I say, this so 50 times and 7 APA, Ora Mahama, Ushe, Article 146, Clause 6, Clause 10, he has used everything judiciously. He has not abused any of the articles. He has not abused any of the clauses. But Fabi should come back, where he's supposed to, he has the show discretion. Well, you see, he has never used the discretion arbitrarily. On farm running to this say, he has gone according to everything. What according to the constitution? I think it's a lesson for, and I say a learning curve for political science students, law students, governance students, leadership, maybe and I think it has a lot of positive impact on our governance, whether today or tomorrow. Say anka of Amrano, you will see run in the way on pay based on Abia and Sembia Watianka. Then we can also say from Rano, and for that matter, no, it will have negative repercussions on the country. Abia said that yenya Omampebia sebi and the Subanity say Adolf Hitler, he can just do anything he or she so desire. But if you are going to according to the document I hear you say as in Ghana's constitution, now say one chiamrano, like to the latter, no. I think say it will have positive way. And I feel so. Issue they be American, say no pa meba, can say. Issue be a beba no mami, there are two sides. Near all the issue ni call court no, interest. Say his interest will be saved. Justice will be done on his behalf. Near feel so he has been accused no, on also interest. Say on also will have fair hearing and justice will be served on his or her behalf. And I feel so you Nepal or or two sides and say we need to give fair hearing to Omuamudi Assembly Echo, Many up to now no, we have heard snippets of the issue that have been placed before all of us. But the details in many details no. But I don't think say if the content of the three petitions so far no I come Council of State in paying for no. Say sebi aba anymore. Nyanse anymore. I don't think it will move to the next level. And they say atumia move it to the next level. Say no, we are asking the president or advising him say he can give the woman suspension. Now so 5-member committee can do their work. Meaning say there is something in the issue. We need to deal with it to make sure say we will come to the logical conclusion. Say the issue by like I said, no more interest. So their interest will be safe. No one will say issue by but we listen to their issues and we dealt with it. As it stands now, no Obian can say Mameno is guilty or otherwise. Obian can say Mameno uncle feel or otherwise. And yes, suspension doesn't mean you go home. In fact, Article 146(11) say the president can go back and revoke the suspension. Say, who say baby Ekono Mameno in semi be like in semi and I say Ababia and him sebi.
A football be and
exactly. And I don't see where the president has aired and I say Council of State has done something untoward and I say Obiaka baby according to the constitution, policy and procedure. And I feel so suspension is according to the constitution. The forming committee to look into the issues according to the constitution because in painful now more say BB and we have to take our time and look at it and look at it very well. And what I will ask Ghanaians is say the woman has not been declared guilty or otherwise. I feel so woman also engine free suspension doesn't mean sack. If you say report ni PM, I'm sure say at the end of it all, Ghana for the opportunity to know the content of the petition. You never say petition no, sana issue no, they were serious allegations which demands that the president and the team must go into it. If you not say we must all learn from it. Nobody's above the law. Yeah, the issues about the name as Chief Justice. It is a panel. I don't know your president of the panel. He gave the judgment because he thinks at that time she thought nobody was above the law or man the judgment. And I can cite several of them. I buy it. Now say 137, I can about say 4 of them have vacated their seat. Anybody name she gave the judgment. So the same way, on also in paying for no, they'll give their judgment. If the judgment is to her favor, so be it. If it's against her and she has to go, so be it. Now you say report to the PM say, oh you say no. It becomes a lesson for all of us. Me and because say let's punish and paying for the right thing. Those of us coming up now, no, you do wanna say we are being tempted to do the same thing. No, we will know how to run away from it. Like Oracle for Kayano. Or see corruption there, old at Adam. And anytime he is tempted, no. Now I won't say there be Jinaye, your president. Sano Kay. And whatever be the case, we say, Mamine from Rano. Let the law take its full course. Now let's do this. So I be a menso that ebia maybe Chief Justice. Now keep a Supreme Court judge. Whatever has been given to us, we will not cross that line. Empo say if you are tempted to go to that particular baby or no so call we'll beat ourselves and make sure we come back on track. So Mesobia, let's take our time. Let's not rush. And I feel so, mommy. I think say anyone more a minority no. And say they are moved from micro to nano. Nano means 10 to the power -9. Meaning say it's very small. I think say they must learn something. The way they are jumping, hopping, and no more kind of that's nano. And the way they are jumping left right center about this issue now. Obian Kase Mamini agree to know. When you do that, what you are telling some of us say there's something you know we don't know. And I feel so what you are telling us say Abia Mamino can MPP women's wing can. Otherwise, I don't see why we should organize a press conference. Yemfre Asofo, imams, Yemfo Monkasa, Yemfra Info, Ora Mamas abort the oil. Why should he abort what he's doing? Yedi petition about him concerning Yemami Charlotte say, and the office is synonymous to appeals court judge, emolument, and powers. No, did you about the process? It went through according to the law. So whatever came out, so you applied the recommendations of the committee. And and we have lived with it. So why can't you also keep quiet and let's go? And I say, see Jenny dear, on the Mojana fan they red, Obi dear green, and now white. So some of us, you give us the cause to think that the woman belongs to your woman's wing. Wow. Meanwhile, we're supposed to have a CJ who is non-partisan, neutral, stand in the middle. But the way you are hopping and jumping and talking and a way I say, nah, you're finding Kasana, wait, I sometimes I don't understand it. Wow. Why should we abort the process? Why should we put the law aside? Obi there by nobody mandate to change. You didn't do that. You went through the normal process. Yes, some people were not happy. Wow, inti microphone no more frame no more njai. You might miss a lot of said the buy no. One more kaya. Omo amonipa kukuba kukura ko court against it. Monty no. See Jesus eba ekan. Monty no. Mamu dem dey obi din nobody is even supporting you, and yet you are on the street making noise. Metie say na na be say obako strike demonstration. On say Ocean and a big picture pan, that's only compare beef. Come on, opposition. No, on say, and Nampai one, and the demono, and we are the man. Don't find exercise. Oh, yes, Ocean, now you compare him to those days, no, and Nampai one, he needs to burn some fat, and it's also called them one, no place to go. But that should not stop the president from functioning as far as the constitution is concerned. Because so far, no, and I keep asking them, Mommy, which law as Ora Mahama has sidestepped that law? Tell me, say be Ora Mahama amfa the right procedure and policy no. Okay, may I will support you. Say Debbie, let's go back to the constitution because that's what is guiding all of us. Otherwise, I don't see anything. Wow. So until the morning,
comments are NDC, Sami Jemfini, other party, and Penyinfo. I would do one more air cancel. Chief Justice, where there's Kianek, Obekofi, Kianek, Yebeyino.
Mommy,
yes.
As for in same day, yet Ghana. Look, ye campaign, we can't say ye bar. Nanaki almost like campaign says, you can say, well, I see Miss Coffee. Those things they can, Sami Jeffibeka, Kani Kobeko, Bandy Musabeka. Look, in opposition, Rebecca, in government. So, Kasa Rebecca, some of them will talk because of any emotions, because of their wide experience from the woman, and so on. So, we will talk. Bottom line, they say, because we can't stop people from talking. Time MP opposition, they spoke about Charlotte said, "Mami, are we looking at what they said or the law?" Up to now, nobody challenged the sack of Charlotte said in the court. Say it should be reinstated, and for that matter, they didn't go according to the law. Those things they Rebecca. Obiebe kasa, me kasa, Obiebe is here the man and a kill Bekasa, Obiebe kana. But at the end of the day, no, we must go according to the law. And then near Obi Eka. And it's Amide Kasa, he has the right to talk. He is talking based on experience. He is talking based on near or witnessing in court or near on him. But are we going by near Oka? There be we are going according to the law. Okay. In painful assembly 2 minutes say. They should establish first case near lawyer for friend case no omu ye enye near obika ye no mo they look at the petition the content for the three ehun say sebi nyansa ewom maame na ye bibia is against the law but omo amfa to you ehon no mo nyina vote say we have to produce the next leg of the issue omo anka say insem na alote kan e wa nyansa otum time ye campaign enonti anase near obika ye and I said near you can't find my mission to say there be omushe nsem no ehwe law no nti nsem there we can't stop anybody as we see here mami sisi ano obi gina masama ekasa obi gina kona bi ekasa people will talk at the end of the day are we going to go by nyomo can there be we go according to the law and the procedure and policy according to the way we run our system over here. That is what I think we should be judging Ora Mahama say. And ye be near Sami Jefika and already and I say, oh, the law near Juma. Oh, be who say, or the law and a year Juma. So, if the law is beyond, they will tell you, say, law and or the year Juma. No, to boss, you are better. Then you told your time. It's for me, ye demand a Juma, and you will be Kasa. Kasa, dear, yen to me and control you, say, don't talk. Yeah, Kasansu, we should be responsible in our talk, but who will talk?
Yes.
But then they judge the leader, no, say, or the man and a year juma. Very
Thank
simple
you.
thing.
That's it. Nana K.
Amen. That's it. Mentia need a T4. Anyone now watching on social media, you know.
How much also?
Na mentia NPP or Snoko Manuku for ma. And film penny so registering from Ponkodia. The generals of general, Chiano. Abranteno, Air Concodin, or Yajuma, Sonko, NPP, Abrewe, say him. Yashana Nation in crime, say, Onyreno, Onyanesa. Mammy? Yes. Menyamre, I can kind. Urasa major finsema or can, I think, Asempa. Interview via Okoye or Asempa FM. Na response on SWA a free the suspended Chief Justice for Abba. Mame, Makenkai and also be. Na se wuti na Okenkai. My name is Wohubia. Wohubia met me for the Biama, no American kind. Na Okenkai na se woshe my many response are watcher. Na se no ni Gina Society Unity. And it's just about giving a dog a bad name and hang it. Okay, so Matana Kachi say, first of all, me Chief Justice and spokesperson, and I'm a Juma Judicial Service. So, and can never be saying, no, I'm in time for me home for a friend. But me, and I make a nyambre, I can kind. Now I can kind, dear, nurse. And some ye day to my menesono, a tro. Any nada, any him go say any PC go my menekeke. Or as a major fitness and pause one of the radio station. I can say my mena misappropriate 260,000 Ghana cedi on a business class ticket. I want a inipa mino, nikunu, and then the baba idea to coin. Now, I make her committee of a monument, article 71. No. Now, I said, "Omi Chief Justice in the monument now." Na say, "My minimum rebi aso." Omum rebi aso. Even my minimum response, I actually say, "Sika the man also on $214,000, or return even more than 70%, or you should just $4,000 out of it."
Wow.
Yes. Judicial Secretary, what receipts, evidence, go. Judicial Secretary response on also actually ningine egu ti we ni ejina so abo maame na se nwe mo no
committee hwehwem
enti to me maame nanke ni kwan say president wasting the time because I'm say unse Chief Justice requested say opeso petition na se ni yie mo so or responded to petition na ansa na abetu na mo bi a wotu maame na the response we nyina ma wo mo afei ne Matia say the entia maame sofa yakufu so kai say wa ban mu osori demonstrate tia ampani yakufu ado aban a decision bi a aban ni take on a friend say debt restructuring hun say now what the Chief Justice but she stood on her grounds that the first my Chief Justice wa ban mu nje say bibi koso na nya mama nka ho asem afei ne Matia say the entia wasan sorry atia this current Council of State now can't be no. I do omo koto abo catch them say dey omo ye ni unconstitutional. Omunyai. Them fakon because claims are more ye no. Petition na aba no. Sabe manu so seminar so nyansanim. Manu he claims o ma ye me
who nya petition ni bi.
That's we responding to those petitions no. Who say ye nya petition no. But what ye ma many response and the response no. Why itemize no. One Most my misappropriate way. 2. Most my name kuna to coin. 3. To atomizing na. There's something can't just say. You're just giving the dog a bad name and hang it. Now, maybe so. One of the campaign promises of me, so say allote can say there's a major figure in the and I say Emrani de Juma. Me make you plain. You are just trying to fulfill the campaign promise. Our promising supporters. So, Baby, my menedi. And this why I born you when you're born you be in it. And from the look of things, Mammy, I will not be surprised. Say upon all this evidence, judicial service, they be back on the claims of my they will still find something to sack the woman. Because the boy yitirimu pose yene wo nyadwuma. Me nua yi kasa obuska ni pin say Chief Justice ya suspending ni yadwuma wo MPP women wings. Afei ni matiase. Enti say Charlotte say they no NDC women organizer. Minsum bisa Charlotte say they no NDC women organizer. Ada lote no women organizer or constituency ho. And as I say we akodi MC you know one be women mobilization team chairman amamo. You see to ayampiana no are careful. Mona mo sorry tonight. Even Charlotte said the no mami ultimate fan compare mami troko no de no. The 3 heads are no more easy. Electoral Commission 3 heads no. And then to kwasi omontem. Amadu Sule and then Crawford. And accuse mami and mami so accuse womo. It is a money pami and send a motion and when you want more conto kwadia. Then my mommy send you that when ye. Mami until me when you see ye. Why not Chief Justice conto kwa? Yeah, it's so sad because and Grofobiji is a ruling be a coso, a ruling there course no, and go to your favor you are in bed with some political party. If that is the case, they are sending a petition called Mampene Kufuado and Kenya do be one because Charlotte say only declare Mampene Kufuado president. Mami say, and it's somehow started a all the easy chairs are. Political parties see me and no fighting or move from day one. The opposition or fighting no. Sir easy chair and they declare the money be the president. Ebi na esi Charlotte say na de Mampene Kufuado bae. Mutu opposition ya 10 year bia no manfo ani je mensa. One na de mabedi Mampene. You mean somebody like me, mommy? I am me point of view, near me party point of view. And they say if you think you are doing the right thing, but Mamin quote him West about phone framework and say legal brofuna some agent you can say my appointment here they go terminus was a day. Contemnus. To the political party in government. They should also remember. Say yeti hui mami you heard the ekoso no. What you say? Inti say MPP are buying under Mampene Kufuado ni yedin gentle and yes she man and be at the next MPP government no means me to many baby
intina mi bisasa nya bia no is it going to have any negative repercussions
and ye hunu boni bia wo ho a si ye hunu boni bia wo ho na o chena ni kwansi ye hu boni wo ho si ye hu se de ye sana ye twa ne no e saboni a mami NC workers some just one so 100 edi Miami near KJ, I see a friend say NEIP, Wasaki workers in Wuhuna, Coco board, Yasaki way, Ghana health, Yasaki way, Emma Usnet, you were yedi. Hey, and near him say, Musi. Yes, we are near I baby. Nenyame Buanians, your babema, a lieutenant Masson and San Wasanku Jame. The Makoko Pamu be free in the office, Makotana Kunanoso. A sana ye chano. Mami. Mesa be frɛ. O chima adwuma na obeye. Say obedu ho na adwuma be wi oni adwuma ye. Nti just say de nemi ni adwuma ye a we ekoto so aba me begina body jama be support so ye to aba ma wi. Sa na be bo jama ma me. Now you ask yourself say go question na mami ubusa ye no. Yes apa na etwa na ase sabone. Ebebu obi wo ho no mami me dana medwene ho da bia medwene ho mpirenu. Penifo se nye da obeto bo atwa suo fra no nye sada na ne mpafe besi bebre na bu ben bo mo nte ase maami e ka suo fra so ni mesuo fra a voter river right a white voter na black na ni me nu nyina consider you consider as a suo fra maami so on say the tete the city enti so what try so obeto bo agire kire ama na cross wa kwakire a e bi e da ne de won fem ayi no na de acha na boss wani maso asa de ofaya ya buru na wa besi wa yedi already have it. Hey. Now see how mumponi.
Nana ke so aso na fo anu sima me.
Mame?
Yes.
Ade a chia. Na obehunu. Ubete mpafe no. Omfe no be wo. Na wachia. Na ohunu say eno ade na me yi na ade fon na me yi no. Ahumeti you. I don't have a problem if you think you are creating job for Ghanaians by sacking Ghanaians. We must you. Mame. Mass dismissal. NNDC for you know. I don't know me tena ha catch you say ABC o man mu pen. The omo ye esi 1983. Na dwuma kese bi wo ha Ghana man me friend a Greek. I mean my Greek. So beto a Greek. Omo na na nursery. Omo dua nursery enua eme kade de ne kra de em say still last minim say de ama private entity bi dia. O pa bato akodua obi abeka to say kokade. Maami ko mikrom dwa so ho no no nursery no. Mikrom dwa so ene me ene niema nyina. Eda so ho buildings nyina eda so ho.
So dwuma ne nkoso bi.
Enkoso. Na ye state farm nyina ye under Greek no. And now you want state farms all over. Me bomb pious aban bi beba obesan revamp state farms no. Because ma me di me hu re akua ye mu no me hu no say ye should dan ye deliberate attempt. Say ma me o man ha na ye di ani kire wo kua mu. Ye de niema mienu miensa pesi ani so. Me the way example, ye ti we ye kra tomatoes every Burkina Faso me bo ana. Ye kra jeni every Burkina hwa ene soro ho baby e krasa na e free no ma me so ho odin o omo te akwawe so e ho e pesia asase ne papai but because of proper a friend say when former friend say be am refiniding system here the year afu irrigation proper irrigation system unti omo anya hwe e ma ne ha WTT as one can as one no power can me the yare. Ya mona mo se ya mo no.
Why how dey fast?
Was so be can me pass one irrigation and be say me can wo twa ma no fo na me go ka delegation. It's because of proper irrigation system unti. Omo dua and obai no all round all year round. What is our policy direction as of mine? And only the and Crawford build one Kuroma mine. Yet the mass, dismissal. And on the policy are buying by all ye. 4 months in government, 3 months in government. Mo policy are modi 2 jansem the campaign, but who can no mako home. The monium bramo ye mass dismissal. May you way, Masaki way, may the way court, may the way Monkoso. Dana for her. Na me toda ena me kokan ya gofo bi ni ma anya dwene no maame me etoda de ekoso no eye me de me want 2 sides. I'm not happy say ye yin gofo di so mu kofi but etoda these same people a wo mu gina ye say wo mo nto aba no ena so asotwe na mu nya no what am I say eso asotwe ena na mu nya no ya no bi ati hoi ye da fam ye nsura hwe ase Mami ati wei minya CEO mani CEO no mani MCE en manko di minister en manko ye PRO e wo Ghana Gas enti se musimu yi PRO fo nyina dia mami me de bia na anka me because me nya role bi am play ho but mind you ubekọ busua bi mu ho no mami nipa odam ni ye ba ko pe e bia PRO ni pe en odam busua ni ma kakra de ma no di kura busua no okofie ne de ma toda na ofa ya saneta no mete na se e woni sun ene anibere ne e friend say yaudi ode kasa etifa owura kanofo ata ne mampani akufo ado ho simply because a banking sector your friend say reforms no affecting adwuma e be ma warefo a na owo a friend say e yiri wo ma menim sanokura kan obi na alidia men na so ne kura waje yi dia I don't know. But sometimes I mean, how passionately or they cast answer na. Na question me a wakoba Greek so. Because my mother was fired. And I'm here 4 years. bɛrima ne bɛtena afie na wɔnkonko di dwa nso a ɔdasani si sɛ wo capital boro 5,000 Ghana cedi 50 ɛyɛ 5,050 mpo de yɛ boro nkurɔfo ɛtɔn ntoma ne ade Rollins brɛ so NDC part 1 50 cedis
loan ebi no kwaje
wɔn ma yɛsi wɔn nneɛma wɔ store mu kura dɔɔso dodo ne yabɛbɔ ne dom komi me nana eno adwamansa ne ntoma store kumasi adum yɛbɔ mu nneɛma nyinaa dom komi de otimi sisa de kogu fie wɔ gyaakye maame wɔ hɔ na sojafoɔ ne toa ne bɛ gyaakye bɛ pake ne mpase deɛ arehosɛm na me ka kyerɛ wo nei under NDC regime
NDC
maame saa correction we nye bi da enka bi da
ka me mo ahu NDC by what say NDC omo ekoye sade
maame NDC
by PNDC
me da se se wa kyerɛ me sɛ omo akoye senkrafo anumi won gbajeke me da se omo firi baabi na eba ɛna omo abeduru baabi omo abeduru na sana omo twaye no ɛso aba ne na omo tie no Ghana fo ebobna. Now, I'm not surprised that I'm repeating the same thing. Let me tell the NDC. Say, nye da obetu buetre sufra no. And yes, they should be very careful.
Thank you so much.
Now, ebeba be permanent sa. Now, mami, I'm afraid. Me de manu see no. I'm afraid. Ya anya careful democracy na. Ya enjoy all these years and about over 32 years no. Mami, enkrofo as 30 year the day. They didn't know more year titi social media and say Oma who say in democracy is useless. Menye prophet of doom say boni who NC Ghana. But we should be very careful. Baby ayaki kakono. Ask yourself, say, mass dismay say omo kotenefi, omo koyede. The hefa no mbefa. Yenye no so ho.
Meda se nanake ena otene kana mizatano meba osona putupuru ade bia me saka ne sesia kyerese Honorable Minister for Health Honorable Kwabena Minta Akando wakakopie mu ewo Tamale Teaching Hospital de life saving equipment akwakoma ayresabia no ene o ma listen wa ha bebre kwa ebro ayu ebe 100 pra ena o ma assess aboabo ne nyina no ena omde akwakoma Tamale Teaching Hospital se wo mofa enhwe yade nti ye ba wa ye be comment on that na mpese me de tu dwama etiefo aso atimi bizata no mpajo
CJ issue amese ye hwe ne yie pa anka enye topica
e wo se discuss
nanso enkrofo binti mame ye nyina se ye beka na kura e ba se emra se yenko law school and I say emra mu pa no so we say we are very honest no compare MPP ni NDC NPP wo mu root e ya lawyer for nko nti I would even say ebedum pempen so bi no NDC had to learn from MPP say yes law ye baby nti wonim say bedum pempen so bi na mo say NDC for mo kenkan ade nti a lot of blunders especially when they were going to court and they were losing cases na NPP dia be twapia e wo mo no o bastardize o na maame see nkrofobia from Ghana Bar Association anambo ene wo obi so e legal counsel maame asema abai sanka enye mara kwaso no mampanyi mahama wafa so awode ya anka they should be the main people kicking against as it would have been unconstitutional means anka ye digi mame toko but these institutions are quiet meanwhile bad law ni bibia it revolves around these people now one there's no single institution of course I'm sure that there are one or two but nkrofo what yegina mo defend this idea no wonti nkrofo enka to say NPP for nko yemi say say aden na kete ha oka mass dismissal how do you qualify this as mass dismissal compared to banking sector cleanup compared to taxes that you go nyuma so nyuma go ya private sector a friend to capitalists no more MPP for more capitalists more babegu private sector. NPP were a certain character and a subia omode a propagated falsehood and for Jitum said the ecosono enye. And Rechi a Charlotte will say they campaigned say ombo mbeyinadi ampampa omo bae no omo yinadi through so called emra kwanso to the point to say ebi mo chro petition koye and the first petitions that went about 2 of them they were faceless. Dina Ghana for bisa say where are the people, the names of the people who wrote those petitions? It was later and sana probably a new petition or whatever it is that we had. Now no the encrophoding or home was sign. Mami ampampa ye nyina eyenimsem omu yi ma Charlotte or say Eddie. Emma charges on the boy no omu patches a procurement breaches and Emma ye nedi. Mami, so be very fair and honest. Compare Mami Charlotte or say Mami a fence adukwe mensa. When no perform pa Charlotte or say baby a find free or buy. Or announce election results once. At the time when Charlotte was saying, I'm saying no NCCA, oh baby. Mami adukwe mensa. Na owo NGO oni kun. Asa NGO no. They were writing epistles to Charlotte Osei. Said you only na juma mfa. Various workshops ahorom mema kobida ayi. Omo presidential interviews, ne vice presidential interviews. Omo ayesa into obi say no. Na nka o compare to Mami Charlotte Osei anka Mami adukwe mensa should have been perfect. Or let me say near perfect because we need perfect human being in terms of electioneering processes. But oba I didn't see. Everything Mami Charlotte say, Mami Adukwe Mensa sought to do, played a role as if to say, ya small say be yes I no my way. Who compared to Charlotte say, entisa. Now yambra CJ nasem. Yanka who say under his excellency Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo. Ebreso na nipa miensa e petition e call. And yet this administration in the first place. Omo de call no mami. Did it become a topical
decision now president acting one?
No, this is the 6th one. Another 3 near the akon. The mamenum kwan who petitions 6 or so. First 3 near the kwan under Ura Akufo-Addo. Mame, did it become a topical discussion? Ya antiso bi ji ho chi ye obabia. Ye nim kura say eye no kure so consult Council of State. Anaso an consult wo. I pray and hope say then Council of State no and can be by a board every month be catch say ampa consult ye because you better answer petition be akọ ya ntin ho hwe saa de better answer in consultation with so eno kropo no na nsan a another petition call ye no ansa no start say o mo ka say o mampanyini e ka say in consultation with Council of State no charges no the bomb mamiko to tokono in those 3 petitions no na ensuo nim. So consult we don't know. Now, process society eyi omampanyini efia konwa so. Our constitution mu. Processes are would be impeach omampanyini our constitution mu. Omampanyini wu enne manu seso mu na se. Ewo ekwan a ye de be fa so. Ni nyina constitution na draw ne pepepe. Wahu. Na de ha me say NPP4 of today and probably 32 years ago. Time when you drafted 1992 constitution, you fra almost ma and pampan so anko, right? So mo koya probably just probably anke be a constitution na ye nyina hu say na fan bi mo no touch man no e bi anke would have been better than it is today. This anke ye constitutional review kropa anke ba bi e be review no anko ye bebre, but it never partake in the and they never partook in the drafting of the constitution in 1992. And one here you better what can say for that matter or monty constitution I say. But no, nobody should be naive into thinking say NPP4 anti constitution I say. NPP for ye mrenim fo ankasa a omunim de wo kan krofo mo kon ye ma ye be share so called democracy and edi yenyan yase a eye NPP for kumi prekum ba mu demonstrations ahoro and the military rule and ye nina musa na ye di benya 32 years ago benya democracy ye di mo be sinde mo amu claim say mo ye pesetters of rule of law and democracy no. And if we are using the rule of law to do things, most of the then you try to portray to the general public, say, oh, the Omoyano is unconstitutional. Meanwhile, the no constitution in black and white, Article 146. 146.6, no, actually, at the 15 years, ye sija SCNA. A koba yena any other chief justice, any other justice, and a ye yinwa. Anka, yes. And home raho inti anka CJ no ono mom no be chairperson. But the marriage say ye chief justice na nkasa dia. Say ni e fa so na mom no kwado na ye be ba no. O man panyin o tiso no de ba kodan Council of State. Council of State so de o mo emu ya be man panyin. Na ya ti committee na say ye ti committee ne pe. Ese say nipa na ye di na asem no a o ye chief justice no. Ese ye twene sensema ne tranchen kakra. Because ye di wasem won to me ensam betra asem no mu nti gina nchen constitution so no kan say ye ntumi nyai sa vacuum no mane nda ho sa nti immediately ye be ye suspension say ye appointed the senior most ema o measure on act e no nkire say ya pamo petition si ba ye a ehun nsam ebeto abonten anche na CG etworo ye say na matter petition bi aba for my removal. Na ade na mama me copy na ade akoto abonti nti mama me copy na mama me announce na me fanyi ya no ono mbampa say oh wa pro hododo ade afa na me call down Council of State group nti anko mo kan mu asem na wo benya copy ba miss na ne wa kan dia ene ye no je na mom announce no wo de mama fa me ensanka ho na nye du nti anka normal circumstance na wo pe enso nti anka enso no ye duru ye group na anka wa ye bibia na wo de call dada. But what came a dunu edri ampanso per what I have cited. One of the response no on to the petition no 52 pages. Na say
depending on
exactly into obi abo ntansa. Na say obeyi anu e say we are very careful. Na we trust say make sure say dia wodi koyi wa no e be yi wa fi sa oha na wakomu. Enti no man panyin so ne nyansa mu wo se 7 days na wo pe no me de bia kan ho ama ema watumi yi sa petitions we nyina no ade akodan wo sanka enye mara no man panyin de ye adwuma anka chief justice na nkasa kropo antwro se wo pe copies of the petition
eti anya bia no se ekoba se bia ne ye koba nyina committee atena se ne ho kro ne be ko wie se chief justice ye yi ne free ho no mo a ebetimi de sunsanso boni bi and now say beboa a strengthen young democracy.
It will strengthen democracy, but let me tell you one thing. It will strengthen democracy by this negative aspect. NPP, because they are the defenders now, they are pushing into the minds of people. Say the ecos and constitutional. Okay. I think so. The omo no omo ye nyina kwa kwesi say omo person omo intimidate committee no to rule otherwise in favor of MAAME Chief Justice. No? That is all that they are seeking to do. Because don't forget, this is their last protective cover. Seba MPP. Because the structure of the judiciary as we perceive it now has stemmed out from the Japade document. Page 31 to 34. You would see clearly, say everything there is playing out today. You better how you can, you see your mayen come me. As I sit here, I'm telling you on authority. Time on MPP wa bem. And she show me and Japade document about how they will manipulate the media. Meetings are not organizing or producing every single meeting I was aware with media gurus. And they left the organization to a particular media guru. Inti peduasi want to be kosho Friday, no more free Sunday. Sometimes Kofodia, sometimes Kumasi. Now, interestingly, one of the days meeting a PO, I will peduasi about the Japade document. And any panel or testimony of Massa, I didn't pinso. Na udie PO ha. Why did they go? Why did they go there? Do you know what? In the last days of the Japade hit, what they did was that somebody volunteered, say, to quench the fire of a Japadia discourse during the last days. Obeba Beyi gold bars, which will become a topical issue to douse the Japadia discourse. The same thing over team for Joe Aye to kill the container discourse. But container no, container no, we will not. I was also quite listening to. I didn't say it. So listen to my mischief. Listen to my mischief and then write it down. Listen to my mischief and then write it down. Come and counter.
You've been doing this for far too long. Stop
you don't want pen. Whatever it is, whatever it is, you sit there and say I'm a boy. Nasa media houses are horrible. Ask them if they didn't go to the you know what is happening, but you want to sit here and deny. Who want hobby? And you will never get that information. You will never get that information. Of course, they are Bobby Diamanipa. Yeah, Bobby Diamanipa. Who may be a wooing into your molding. Because you are not the person who brought the Japadia document to you were defending it. So you listen to the mischief. So that when you come to you cure it. Mommy, so I am telling you that the same and the team for you. Be responsible. Be responsible. You were defending all these things.
Just put it down.
You are defending Tokonu. You are defending Tokonu.
I never.
These are your modus operandi.
I never.
You are defending her.
Oh, so you know what you come modus operandi?
What did you come here to do?
I'm surprised you are
what
saying
did you come here to do?
I was invited by the station.
When you were talking, I was quiet because you are.
Tokonu didn't send me here, so no.
I'm saying that.
Saying something that you need to correct.
I'm saying you are defending her.
That is not factual. That is not factual.
It is factual.
It's a lie.
NPP is defending
Tokonu. It's a lie.
What do you mean, Kasai?
Jatrono.
You see, Nana K. You sat here all your submissions. You are saying charges nobody about Mami Tokonu. Mami Tokonu. Who want to have and catch that here for charges there the about Mami Tokonu. And fact because it's kind of spending your blah blah blah. Was say itemize blah blah. I didn't know was it is it not defending? And yes, the NPP now defending the Mami Tokonu. Indeed, I'm saying I'm reminding the sector minister today. Energy, you don't feel containers nothing. The same thing normally by a Japadia document. But this issue of Mami Tokonu removal, Mami, the charges that has been brought against it, the committee can decide to say onye boni biya. Even without the committee sitting to a biya man penyan kasa one or two things. Obetumi can say. Me na this suspension e buy, but me efiso. These things are possible. But they are creating the impression. Oh, see that. Now, Kwame Nkrumah no yes so. Kwame Nkrumah ne akukọ sa de.
Bisa a question bi o.
Bisa me. Say, who bisa me? Say ebenya negative implication and I say positive. And I'm say ebenya positive implications in the sense say rule of law dey dey adwuma. Ya be born charge say why ABCD. Charges ni nsuo man na say nsuo nim. Nti say yetumi gina mra no so ne dey yinu a best serve as president, but the negativity is what the NPP is playing out today, including Nanake Otiha who defending on. That is what I'm talking about. And I'm saying, say, yen jaima nsem na yedi efa mame no.
Yen famra kwan so
nka. Legal counsel no mbe abeka. Say Mahama anase NDC di omo ye no. Anase di ocho petition no kwa. Say nyamra kwan so no mo fire anka. Obi abesori atia. Hwe interview amoye na no pa ba a certain MP oba I am a ya. I don't know how she was able to put all the things together. Say on pair massem. Na yanti had no BT radio so a host or any program. And no text message came from no other person than the sitting president at the time. Say I'm pamono. Or betramu studio have okay. Ya pamono so ampa. Or promise a number a percentage or the beba abem and ma what to me for failure. If Mahama and the NDC have not been able to fulfill percentage of promise and manner. Who be jina can say Mahama MP massive. Na Mahama the truth petition the coin. And now say Chief Justice no or can NDC home and also Mahama the appointed no. So you see, they are out there trying to defend their last protective cover, and it will be removed. That protective cover must be removed. So that your quarter dream no more dear mangana for Breno. Thank
you so much, Mr. Yao Asane Tano and then the Abraja goes from Insawam. I know for sure that these doctors strike going on at Tamale Teaching Hospital, all in the name of the president, together with the health minister, sacking the CEO of the hospital, will soon spread across the nation, in which most of the regional hospital doctors will also embark on strike because of what is going on under this administration by sacking any appointee by the Akufo-Addo government, including the Chief Justice. And I will not be surprised if soon Mahama decide to sack God from heaven, because he will say it was Akufo-Addo who appointed him too. Now, Charles Romeo, why? So, Francis Ankra, also watching live. Now, please, can you tell the NPP man to compose himself? Yo, Bacho Wate. Okay. My friend no is now. Yamra Ghana Medical Association condemning the dismissal of the CEO of Tamale Teaching Hospital, and then therefore they are demanding an apology from the Honorable Minister, Honorable Akando, and then also Niama Honorable Akando de Akwakoma Ayaresabiano okoshe said de na Niama esi eko e wo honum na chese enkoyi eto no a ebowra they say our medical stores wo ho
no medical stores
make the country
Tamade no
Tamade na she ya creative for na say no investigations na ekosi ayi anko ba bia edi omo ehye no ma from ho adi
ehye edema ejana na ke mu for 8 years
edi ya ye foforo ya ye medical stores foforo ana say that here edi akofa enema a hospital no ebehia ena chese ode akwakoma wo mo na enema de me din no soso mi ntime mo bodi no so, but what I can say is say wa ode enema akwakoma Tamale Teaching Hospital oxygen concentrator mako 5 pipette tips instrument cabinet, ward screen, operating lamp, delivery sets, EEG, emergency resuscitation trolleys, fetal stethoscope, any adoso pa bebre NHS be a 3, be a 5, be a 4, be a 2, be a 1. And ordinary na ibi kura so ye makoma 20 ode akwakoma Ayaresabian alote memra oswe
mami answer na me call no mami
hey mami honorable adote nyame shira facha me wate na asa alote na me de na no na aka banum nti honorable facha tie
yo nti answer me call no on say mami no finishing the issue on the
Tamale Teaching Hospital.
Yes. No, on the CJ removal no. On say menu just a few seconds. Menu na KC Council of State Etna say to Abano. Madam Sophia Akufo.
Abstaining.
That can he give me records? One see some of this I think say you should be stopping them.
I think it was
yes no. Records being new or minute of the meeting you don't have the minute. But who can or something I can assembly say there be is doing mischief. One after so see Mami no man response. Mami say court na say me na court ho na I see where you say me we are. Me ka say me we are. Does that mean I'm not guilty? What your response say? Can you cry the mami no? Me dey say cry by it. Therefore not guilty. Let's stop some of these things. The first say ma wakwenya say kasa. These are the things against you. What can you do? It doesn't exonerate you. Mami me buana. And until now the 5 member committee must investigate. Otherwise, me go court na say me now see who we are upon they say they be me we are here. Now should go home. Is that how we do we are in the court? No. So you have the right to respond. But don't you say what you have responded is the truth. Me buana. So let's you see and until now of air ka say mo dey be a rule of law. Yeah, you see law no so mo complain. What should we do? Oh, and they be am make or rolling say kan nyina say in we there they will never change. What they did and the Kwame Nkrumah Mochi Telegram they call my opinion say we should be giving independence. Once they are not in the saddle, it should not work. It should be destroyed. Say Omuanka, here Mami okay, December 18th, 2018. Oracle for the one permit 3 high court judges. Why is it law? No? He sacked them after investigation. Of course, no. He sacked judges in this country. You do all these things. You see law, no. A bad law now. Must say, hey, we are doing this. We are destroying a country. Mama not responding. If you respond in the court, say, maybe we are there. No, say coffee. Let's stop some of these things. On the issue of Tamale issue, I mean, I say some of the government hospitals, no, for a very long time, who were issues. Obianka say money issue, issues as far as Akadia we mudi yet mano. Ebi ni ho. In Suasem, you never complain. Ankroflo ewu.
We are sure someone complaining.
Okay, you complaining like the past 8 years. You finally say just 8 years, no. What happened? What step did you take? Let me tell you some of the things I'm here. Most of them have their private hospitals. And to corner the it's in their favor.
Then they will
and they will hand over. They will hand over a card. How much your the private hospital, no, direction to the place. I mean, they done it to me several times. And they will see say, who they report every different place. I don't trust their report. They'll tell you. You do all these things. So then I say, as a whole teaching hospital, look, it's a teaching hospital, meaning say medical student from UDS, Ebaho. Montanas, when you say, and I minister doesn't want to go. It's a series of what investigated the man.
Okay.
Said these are the things that air cost war, and don't you know only one of the MPs for that metropolis echo. After doing all these things, I will say they should come and give you an apology. Wow. Nipana was your phone and Monipan Ewu. Have you gone to apologize to them? Look, most of the debt are costing now. Some of them are negligence. Yeah. We could have saved the person. When you go to hospital, the government one, Mami. But we know, say, sometimes they have challenges with equipment and all that. Pushing the way you push on your benefit, and I said, I'm friend the same crap, end of service benefit, in the way, and I will go on strike. The same way should have been going on strike, say, I can't so you can say the people, you won't do it. And now I can't say, no, most of you are going on strike. Mo pay apology, mo pay say, in Zumbra, Wembra, until when you know what were you doing? Wow. Will you stop some of these things? You have signed an oath, say, oh, Baba say saving people life. You don't have to be referring to private hospitals. I want me card, directions, and so on. Catch them and say, one fan report and fan free, sir, we know, make sure. Or I don't trust their report. Why can't you fight, say, a buying basis animal in the we're teaching hospital, near ordinary polyclinic, near church compound. Why must we be lacking all these things? Wow. They should go and work. Apology no here. They should go and work and save life. Medasi mami.
Mr. Medasi, Nanake, your comments on the Tamale issue, teaching hospital, and the equipment that.
Mami, Adaroma, what was their basis for? Is it demonstration or strike or something?
I think strike. Doctors say, "Oh, Tamale Teaching Hospital almost started strike." And then Ghana Medical Association saw a issue, a statement condemning the dismissal of the CEO and then asking the
strike.
Say, "Yapamo CEO."
Oh, that is the reason for the strike. And the another minister responded to the equipment. Now, send the equipment to the equipment. Emma striking among calling it off.
I think these are some of the things are more like a hospital.
And not as you
to supply. I don't really.
I want to understand because me who the correlation between
I don't really know. I am not privy to what information I said the communication that took place between the minister and the CEO and to lead to.
I mean, when it comes to health issues, I experience it in health system, and the kind of negligence. Negligence, way of Ghana for the
okay.
And I don't want to support maybe I may be biased here because of my experience. Said here of your senator no MPP na ne yare aba because of an experience be a wunya yin. Nti onya bone kura by force so bo asemium so aye bone. Mame be experience it and him be with Ghana Health Service. Ni ministry ni nyina. na yembisa me ho say e yomu nua bi na yare ne de ne beto ho a kombeka so mo strike jana manewu say yomu bi nua doctors ni mu nua amekombusu ania na wunnim obi mpo ya damfo keke na kwa attention a doctors ni de ma nya nom de magana fo nurses ni de yo say wo ne mpena bi nim na yare na akopie ho no ma the same nurse a wo krokro be ma bi wa na odi be ma fofratem o the same hospital intermediate me catch you plane that as I said because it be a me bad experience with them obi anya accident a yem fani ko theater no ma me 2 weeks na me da ho me ko tua bribe ma medical doctor nsan ye de me ko theater bribe in 2003 kolebu and nurse ni me be bo mama ne so fa wan go tua de a wo da ha na na pram ye twa to atwene hu indeed the copy cash envelope mu come doctor no ade chen doctor penina na ba ward ho be fa me ko theater this is the kind of health system we have so wicked enti enam de enti amani abra abeza meti issues na ase no say ye niema na om say enye eye inadequate nti no mo ko strike na say eye CEO no ena ya saki nti no mo ko strike na CEO no born ni say o demand for niema ni ho nti ni ya saki no. If that is the case, they have not been fair to the CEO. I mean, I don't have the facts of this issue. I may not be able to speak to it. The way are now open. But Ghana Health Service here, I will never support any strike from them. Because
okay.
They are doing their own thing.
A quick one on the NPP apologizing to their supporters. Now, Commissioner Tanoso.
Mami?
Yes.
Let me feel saying Kabema may not as my main topic. Because MPP apology, General Secretary, General Party, Nina Nemo, Edema Party Ma, Nina no, it's here what Germany say, Enra, Enna, Party headquarters, ye lunch, ye thank you to na, ye starting a member.
Okay.
Na General Secretary, ya de MAAME, me tuhobi no me bombing some my General Secretary. Or starting a speech in a choir or fast, so introducing the speech. A party men for disappointment, a bar ben we are disappointing. The expectations are no more yent ye meaty. Na many years say, be a equal and nimino. Say, Professor Michael Quay reports, no, Bema Quine, I'm here to Abontian, which I doubt say a bit me see. But the Yens Yen fra Bontian. I'm not quoting anything from the Michael Quay report because we have a copy.
Okay.
Intimate can was but the yes you any more bonting on the election day, mammy. They call bonting a party for the non-party members. Me could be few coffee or mom catcher on me say your command offer see or your delegate 20,000 yeah. Your money 20,000 it be a one twaba. I'm power man twaba. Obeko MPP my minimum no more to damn say. Setri mo dia mo bebo wa ban mu and there ya ne say ame ya no bi etimodin ye boy yensu ye bi ensem ni bi wo no ma ya ka kire wo se ye nka wa bonten ba se makwa pre contract na do final stage na maame fumigation contract o COVID-19 buyer ye clean schools ye fumigation contract maame na nu 3 million Ghana cedi na final stage ye award the ama me na call every baby buy e be instruct CEO no e bo dem si em pharmacy any pasumesi any pasumesi nsukuta position kase wa ban ni mu
odidi dada
afa CEO no na why speechless osena na ya chechere me nsa mintimi nye ho hwe because man fa ma de yakan ya the offer ni enipa a o kine obema me letter say me free ha and there's some growth with times no much see me. Amba and this by no much see me. And the miss and no found or not say family and family and no you wasem. And mammy, you ask yourself, say, dear ye doing campaign to a call ye during election day no and no general secretary Gina so. I'm a party ma.
Okay.
Na media miss mo GDA kase say anamo general secretary etu ni anamo pa party men nyina nsom akomapamu Ubia ubuofu bia yesere wadwobrɛ wakoma mra from kwan bia party ni party pani party ba efa so offending we any way ubia nya amanenka ne nyina yenka ye humbum na maame se ye kan humbum a ye betimi aye amana yi me feel say party ma entie no muntie ni yi faces ayehu wa ban ya ekọ ya enche ye kura emu I don't think say if any of these leaders or any of this aspirant ni bia be lead the party no e me ekoji to me na maame obesa use those same faces no obebre na ma binya bebre mpo metimi akase bi omo nyina kro bi ma biem because maame enkrofo bi won ma I am saying it here say MPP ba ban mu biem ni ma tese ye bebo obidinsi am an appointment I swear maame en confess we ne be chia ya ma ne ntene mu say would give someone better office di ye no ye ma ne ntene appointment bi no e be pra ma enkrofo bi anya biem de o manya na wo fa nkofi no mu nkodi na me she party for bo ye no bi yes, ye be ye bibia wo ya ho odem ye tumi mu e dia protect the interest of the full soldiers because ye nkoso nhwe e ma full soldiers nkoso mresa abiem.
Okay. Me da sipi. Me tano. Remind both your friend is Tamale Teaching Hospital and NPP apology.
You see, Mame, Tamale Teaching Hospital is not in isolation. I can bet you say all the hospitals in this country,
all the government hospitals.
Yes,
teaching hospitals.
All government hospitals, other hospitals, a public one. Mami, there are issues. Now, the minister, a patchwa, a bear me, papa. More call round.
I doubt so, a patch.
More strike it for the sake of your friends, conditions of service allowance. Nessa no manoma. Emma Ghana for the anu two mam. The honorable Dr. Kahano. A pepe rami with him. Obi en ho what them ha wonim say enkrofo omo interest into omo private hospitals into anase kropo no nka say no private hospital but obi wo bi enti obi ba ho nduru a ese omo de ma no matro omo refer to that hospital enti say mammogram na wo ho say incubator na wo ho a break it down they will never repair it meanwhile mo wo IGFs anka no ma bi say no mo betumi a repair simple ones mame yet wo mamu ha Emma Nkrofo etia amanone etumi to used hospital materials equipment and panel even machines no mo dia base mo ba be donate ama Ghana for omo use that adawo na se enya omo culture of maintenance anka o ka se saade no ebe wo sa ba na be sum pempenso a omo eswa e dia brain they will only release those machines say home use omo de brain because new technology new machines are bad and performing better than those machines. And some will be to no more refitted with the new ones. Ebina Magufuli of Tanzania or call the public hospital or go who say a no more were repairable. But what did he do? He fired the hospital administrator. He fired all people who were responsible and almost say repair this thing within the shortest possible time and pass omoye. This is what is happening in our hospitals. Mame uko hospital one year ubewu. So we need a down for your doctor. I announce a nurse, mame. You but Joe wants a chairman. Sure. Hospital kesiye bia ye refurbish ye wo nche ha baby ya. Ye bought a current administration ambassador bia no. Ko ho ahomachi from 2 a.m. to best 2 p.m. Na kohwa pin for mo line na omo ho etiti omo tete fom omo betra ho saa ko simpempes enrechi enche bia na mebra Manjeri and most of the media houses including yourself okay mo ye dede ama the hospitals no say adentina USAID abeche yendru almost over 200 containers a day. Now, omodi betu just containers Nigeria for several months will be anko yi na nro na say spa mekase Manjeri jira mu den. Mame, when the immediate past a friend GRA boss, mame a friend Julian is well yan shema ye clear sa containers no. Sanke yade media no mo boy kire se mo kohwe se containers na hefa na yede kwanka mo behu mani so no ma containers no would never most of them would never end up government hospitals no people's interest. Enti no mbe this ade mbe to abonten say media no munye de maye. Omuko yia. Politicians and people who have their own interests will siphon all the containers ni emunu omano. No mo dia call mo private hospitals. It will never benefit the ordinary citizen or emanu. Enti eyati modern and your boy who a various hospital machine break it down, they will never do it. No repairs. Meanwhile, you conform to be a repair, but they will never mind.
Okay.
Just say obi koho in this unexpected visit. No ko say ade we we repair enko so ahibia. Why is it there? Until we chief administrator na say wo ho na say machines aye to me repair ni na break it down. What else should I do?
Okay.
Ye ni ha na owura kwame se fa kan o crusade for incubators. The more je can containers say ye 1.5 billion sanke say dey talk incubators and can't to bebre.
Benya manabro.
And ye di e ho abro e bua payo ntimi wa fire no and I think said when we are bedi na temo but if we go on that tangent most people will now sit up. But wako fire no ye be ye ho bobo sa say we be or yes I just to maintain his position and I say be of course at the end of the day no more the alcohol. Until we should be up and doing. Now my refer people to go and pay higher fee at private hospitals. Why your private hospital? Your private hospital not travel. Not your government, so the government. Mami, in conclusion on their apology. And somehow, one our party
supporters.
Party supporters. On say Stalin, one of the UK's politicians, was say politics. Akuku dam no what they do they say it is say o mo achi akukọ no mo tutu akukọ no ho nyina akukọ no ye live o mo tutu no ho nyina na emoja epram akukọ no o mo abesan de aburogu o mo nsem akukọ na emoja etu no onim say ni wura na tutu no ho nyina emoja epram no obesan ba besoso aburo no. This is what they are doing to us. Nkrofo regular callers and testers ne nkrofo etia mu nyina no mo nwura o mo ye tu mo fo say ade amoye no ba bia mo bu mo pa ko no ede mo be ko yo nim mo antie
e ba mama nya HIV
yo enne wo so ba be pa o mo chew na musa ba bia mo sa ba yo mo the same thing enne na mo one of your sister station ko hwe ayi kantaman so yes ye ba bi ship mu me mente de na mete na yes orobon mo yes nkonya o mo yi do ho no enye nkonya ketwa t-shirt ahoro aye she Lacoste papa bi any dresses a man for to go omo boutique no omo no omo yes ade ne pa wo kodu na ye yema wa wo be ka se yakrefe abroche na de aba nti anka enye ne papa mu se anka bia trade minister na wako hwe de omo ye na anka ya besi industrial site bia momo na sa kwan no omo fa so ade yes anoma no ade boa economy no nanka mo de ho
omo was a vision no ne purpose no so mbe boa wo as an ordinary person wo so site me akwa no
you understand
obe da yo mo yes amasa
but orobon ye be wie say wo man no kwase on fra e be the first person be wuro they are protecting your party until you come back to power and so when you come you neglect them after the old patch but they na kai no me makan has several times if they use any of the old phrases or mo de call you no never will the party be reformed general secretary will be patch on Yansa Sano, Kokofu will be better in my opinion. Kwabena Kojo Ajimai, former Joabin,
New
Joabin. These are the people level-headed. They have grips on the ground. Yanfa Obiti says Subi MP and the appear could be named their friend is saying Bakwin Eugene.
Eugene Boachentry.
These people, they should be the lead heads of the party. No more Mokoyeno. They were indoctrinated, suppressed, and used. So as long as they are there, and those who suppress them and manipulated them and use them, they are still there backing them. I'm telling you. So if you want proper reform, go ahead and clear all the old faces. Get rid of them. And like there are people be MPP more. Don't ever give them appointment again. Your party will not go anywhere. In fact, in the next 32 years, so I'm going to by that time, I may cost best 70 something.
A fear for 32 years.
They must be able to reform through new faces and get this one.
Okay.
The current face, and I said the current crop of people who were so greedy, they didn't extend a helping hand to the ordinary people. Normal Sefatama communicators, they didn't mind them. Normal Fatama party forces or more bre. They didn't mind them. NDC by or more rewarded those who have worked hard. No, I feel no matter say, yeah, dear son, you show your growth. And I can bet you in the next 32 years when they come to power, Ube who say, or more Juma ding. NDC by or more rewarded those who have worked hard. No, I feel no matter say, yeah, dear son, you show your growth. And I can bet you in the next 32 years when they come to power, Ube who say, or more Juma ding.
Ma mo ye de ne money this one MC Mont district I was here for me callers a mudi kan efre na ase unfortunately mean to me emfa second calls I said I can see Nkoma production crew Jordan me Adma Jero Sarge my friend my bank run na Asafo and afa Abdullah Dasmani na ya Asafo baby a wo biara e bia me ko to dwane mu a me bompa yesra Asafo rade nyame wo ho ibie ni ho awrade ntimi nye medin e de MAAME BIAMAH AKWAFO beti from BMC 1 enem di dwom de ho chia me sorry Ola Michael eba beje adwaje tata de yakofie me do ase se wo je bre etie yen makraw